All right. Are we on on the spot? Am I in the shot? Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to my taste in music sucks, the podcast for each and every single week. Myself, the great Christopher Icon, sit down and talk about music and life and all the fantastic things that go along with it. And this week, man, we are talking about a group that I had never heard, but now I want to go out and get all of their shit. The band is Doomtree. They are a Midwest hip hop collective. They have a record label. They have a whole network going. Still active right now, and we checked out their self-titled album, which I think is their second album. So
Yeah, that sounds about right.
yeah,
Each of the members have solo careers. So
nice.
there's solo careers you can check out. Oh man, this album is so good. I'd already known a couple songs, which is why I brought it up,
Yeah,
but I hadn't sat down like this with this album or really any whole album of theirs. This was an experience for
yeah,
me.
yeah,
This album is so good,
yeah.
and the lyrics are so good, so relatable. We're
Yeah.
going to have so much to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I want to, like I said, I'm gonna get at the very least pick up this album soon, and probably check out their other stuff too. But I really want to sit down with it and spend time with the lyrics because I did my best to kind of pick up on the themes of it, and the sound and the style, over the course of the listen.
Mm,
But I really want to spend more time with it for sure.
I used Spotify, which fuck Spotify. I'm sure
Yes,
we'll get into it, but I used Spotify and sometimes they had the lyrics.
right, right. Some of the songs they did have the
Yeah,
lyrics.
so I got a little more lyrical
Yeah,
content access, which
yeah.
is super important with this group. Like each member is anything you could really want out of hip hop, right? They're clever, they're talking real life, real stuff that everybody's going to relate to.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we don't usually talk this much about the group and stuff before we jump into it, but honestly, if we're going to talk about it, the female member of the band who I actually looked up, Dessa, holy crap,
She's
dude.
a murderer. Killer.
She is a freaking star, dude. Like her the the way she controls tension, and I mean if you like she plays in the same area as Busta Rhymes and Pharoah Monch and people like that who can like slow it down and speed it back up and like just I mean there she does such cool stuff. My favorite song on the album was Sadie Hawkins,
Mm,
which is pretty much just her. I don't think there's any other person in the crew on that track.
maybe the producers.
Yeah, but the way that I mean, we'll get to it when we talk about it, but
Yeah, she's a star,
wow.
man. She comes up a
Yeah,
bunch for me.
yeah, man.
Um, so the five or the seven members are, of course, Dessa, who we just talked about,
Yeah.
Cecil Otter, POS, Sims, Mike Michelin. He's the kind of Spanish Mexican sounding guy. I think his voice stands out.
Gotcha.
Um, and then the producers just have their nicknames. One of them is Paper Tiger, and the
Okay.
other guy's nickname is Laserbeak.
Nice.
Laserbeak.
Nice.
I
Nice.
wrote that friggin' rules.
Yeah, and it's funny because I don't know anything about them. Like I said, I had to look up Dessa's name.
Mhm.
Uh I picked up on a lot of not a lot, but some sci-fi hints and things like that. And with a guy being named Laserbeak, who's one of the producers, that makes perfect sense. Like there's some space stuff happening in some of these
Yeah.
beats and stuff. So
So I was getting ready to push play. I haven't even pushed play yet at this point.
yeah,
So I'm getting everything ready. I look at it, and the first thing I see is intro. And I'm not gonna lie, my first reaction, my gut reaction was like, intro, get fucked. I don't want
yeah,
another intro. I don't need another skit.
yeah, yeah,
But that's not exactly what happened here. this intro is really cool.
It is a showcase of turntablism, which I, as an East Coast hip hop guy, love turntablism. And I'm
Yeah,
not saying the DJs in the West Coast or anything can be fucking laughed at, but back home, we got Run DMC and we got
yeah.
Master
This is that
Mike.
producer thing. This
Yeah,
is that made Kanye so popular, that make the beats. You know what I mean? My
yeah,
buddy Marcus, he does this. And man, these guys just made it work. It was really, really neat sounding without, sometimes in the hip hop, especially when you start getting more rap style lyrics, the
yeah,
style can get a little more choppy and a little
right.
more um less rhythmy, even though it still has its own rhythm. They didn't do
Yeah.
that at all. And they
Well,
let you know on this first track that it's hip hop, absolutely, but it's such a large selection of music and tones and
yeah.
rhythms and
Well, something that I picked up on, and I made a note of it once it really clicked with me, but I mean, I might as well talk about it right now. Um, I think their producers are very influenced by RZA. Um,
everybody's, I mean, you can't be a
well,
group.
I mean, you can be influenced by Dre, but I mean, but
I mean, I guess you can, but
yeah,
yeah, I get it. Yeah, of
yeah.
course.
There's very like, man, the beats don't overwhelm. One of the cool things about Wu-Tang Clan that people don't really get is how, I mean, I can't say people don't really get. I'm not going to act like I'm some kind of fucking genius,
Right.
but the beats don't drive the songs. The beats lay,
They work with it.
yeah. Well, not even that. Sometimes they fight against it. They lay down a foundation for the MC to have their breakdown or do whatever it is that they're going to do.
Oh,
It's
right.
not like boom, 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 boom. You
Well,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
it's
It's not
not boom bap. Boom
right,
bap is a
right.
style also.
Yeah,
It's
it's or G Funk, which is also very beat heavy, very the minimalist like lo-fi grimy beats, which these guys definitely play in. I love that kind of rap, and I
mm,
think it leaves a wide open space for the MC to show what they can do.
oh, absolutely.
So yeah, I was happy with it, man. This is definitely right up,
Yeah, it's street level nerd. The
Yeah,
progress, I've a bunch of times I've said, where are these bands that feel like the natural growth of some of these big earth-shattering, changing famous bands? Like
yeah,
you get it. So these guys are kind of a natural growth of more like Sugar Hill Gang, less the more aggressive kind of gangster side of hip hop.
yeah, yeah, definitely. I think there's an interesting group of people from the Midwest, group of like a hip hop scene out here that I
Mhm.
wasn't expecting, when I got here. I mean, I
Yeah.
figured there were rappers in Chicago, but I mean, there's rappers, there's a cool little scene in Indianapolis and Minnesota and
Hmm.
places like that, Brother Ali, Atmosphere, um, they all do
Yeah.
pretty cool stuff, man. So,
That more like it's more of like they call it underground, like
yeah.
MF Doom and
Yeah,
that kind of
Doom.
thing.
It's funny though, the kids love Doom. When I first heard Doom in 2004, I never ever would have thought that he was going to be like, someone that a 10-year-old after he was dead would be like, "Oh, MF Doom." It's just interesting to me. But
Me too,
good for
actually. But
good
it's
for
just
him, you
if
know.
you like hip hop, right?
Yeah.
And what I mean, there's so many options, and not just whatever you call the current popular form of hip hop or the mumble rap hip hop. There's man, so many times throughout this listen through, um, yeah, that works. Listen through. I
Yeah.
kept thinking, is this really even hip hop anymore? Is it more like that kind of Portishead trip hop kind of
Right.
genre blending?
Which is another Wu-Tang thing.
Oh yeah.
RZA definitely played with trip hop beats,
Well, I
100%.
think they all took turns after a while producing also. So they all
Well,
kind of
sure, and Inspector Deck came in, and
mhm.
yeah. But if you look at 36 Chambers, I mean that's
Oh, that's an all-time.
It's 100% his. And I just think that there's a lineage from 36 Chambers to this album. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
really, really do. They're rapping about different things
Right,
than what I mean Wu Tang Clan was rapping about. But I mean, it's the
right.
same
But
aesthetic. You know, it's the
yeah,
same.
Wu-Tang had their own like where that kung fu, where that throwback kind of
Right,
right.
right. Yeah, no one did Shaolin like Wu Tang Clan.
Yeah, and Doomtree they're more like we're just normal nerds.
Right, right, right.
So of course the lyrical content and the sounds and the samples and all that is going to be different. But I
Yeah,
think that's what you're picking up on, that real, like you said earlier, collective vibe of
and
artists
that's
working together.
definitely a big part of it too. Like the Wu Tang family tree. You know what I mean? It's a group of individuals who come together to form Voltron. You know,
Right. Yeah.
it's like, so yeah,
So the intro was a neat little music piece. I wasn't
I liked
expecting
it.
it all. And
Yeah.
then the first song, Spotify glitches out for me at this point. And
Ah,
I'm just like, are you kidding me?
right.
Because, and I just read that or saw that they changed I think it was on a post that you shared, their
Probably.
artist pay.
Yeah, they're not anyone who doesn't get at least 1,000 any song that doesn't get at least 1,000 listens doesn't get paid anymore. It's
Boo.
83% of the music that's on Spotify will
Yeah, that's
no longer
whack.
be monetized.
Yeah, that's whack.
I have a Facebook group called Less Than 1,000 followers, which is to try to get people who um don't have 1,000 followers on Spotify more followers if I feel
Right.
like they, are. I don't want to word this wrong, but because everybody's worthy of attention. You know, if you're out there
Mhm.
busting your ass, you're doing something. But if it's something that catches my ear,
Yeah, yeah, you're
throw it
just doing
out
the word of
there.
mouth thing the best
Yeah,
you can.
yeah, um,
With social media. It's what it is. It's word of
right.
mouth. You're like, hey, 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 look, hey.
Yeah, and I've fallen behind on it a little bit, and I need to try to get it to grow a little more. It's a little over 200 members right now. Um, but I'd like to actually help some of these bands get heard.
Right.
But
So, boo, fuck
yeah, so
Spotify. So I get back to it, and the lyrics part shows me the song's called Drumsticks. I'm sorry.
yes, yes,
The lyrics part was there. So I'm like, all right, cool. I get to what I'm going to listen to the lyrics. And then right here in my notes, red lettering, Dessa is just fire on this verse
dude, yeah,
right out the gate. And I even wrote down, I don't think I shared it yet. I probably will share it later as some kind of picture, like
mhm,
I've been doing. I mean, the lyric she said is so good.
yeah,
No, I did share it. It's the one, it just, I don't know. Just right out the gate, we're on the first song, and this woman is just like, you will pay attention to me.
yeah, yeah,
I'm this good.
yeah. And here's the thing: like, it's easy to say that she stands out because she is the female voice or whatever,
Oh, sure.
but I think it's a lot more than that. Her technical skill is insane.
Hmm.
Like,
Her wordplay, she's
yeah,
clever. She could sting, as we learn later on.
yeah,
Well, I mean, all of them can, but for
yeah,
some reason, she's like, when it
dude.
comes to that kind of emotional range and punch that you would like in hip hop, like, no, name any of the great female hip hop artists,
Lauren
Erica
Hill,
Badu, Lauryn
Eric
Hill, those
Badu,
kind of, she's right up there with the
yeah,
way she chooses to
Rod Digga.
structure. Yep.
Rod Digga's so underrated, man.
Gangsta
Good,
Boo
good God.
from, yep. So like I said, this whole listen through was an experience. Okay, the quote is, and this is the first thing I think she says on the entire album, right?
Right.
This is not a promise, it's a threat. The cigarette to your balloon, cue the gossip, roll the tape. I rock the room.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Straight up. Yeah. Yeah, man.
That's everything you want if you, I mean, in hip hop, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
punchy right out the gate. This
yeah,
is boom. This is me. It's worded clever. It's fire. It's if you were talking fighting or whatever, this is a first punch that
yeah,
rocks somebody. This is a serious. She's letting everybody know. Well, they
yeah,
all do a little on the song, honestly. But
yeah.
I wrote down she just comes in. Find your own
It's
adjective, man.
right. It's funny because as usually happens on the podcast, at least lately, I focused on the production and the sound,
Mm.
like that beat, man. It's old school and grimy, like I
Oh
love it so
yeah.
much. Like that when that thing came on, and you could hear kind of like a a marching band kind of thing. Not a march, but like the way that they do the fast
Hmm.
on the marching band, and like holy shit, man. And another thing, because I love Jurassic 5 so much,
Hmm.
and whenever there's a big collective, I always they've spoiled me. I'm always
Hmm.
like, can they do the synchronized rapping like Jurassic 5? And
Oh
almost
yeah.
no one even touches it. But these guys did a little bit in this song. And
Yeah.
I was like, right on, because it's tough, dude. Like I saw Jurassic 5 in concert, and
Oh nice.
those dudes rap together,
Yeah.
whole verses. It's like whole choruses, whole songs. It's amazing. And then every once in a while, like Charlie will step out or somebody will step out, but they have so many songs that it's like the chorus for Concrete Schoolyard. Um, that's got to be so hard to do as one voice because it's not easy and I always think it's cool when other groups can
Like for
pull
the
that off.
timing and stuff to get
Yeah, well,
everybody on
yeah,
the
like
exact.
the end of it is like just the end of it is playground tactics, no rabbit in a hat shit tricks, just that classic rap shit from Jurassic. See, I can't even do it by myself. Like, and for them to all do it together is
Right.
just nuts and not screw it up, you know?
There are also a lot of musicians are on. They're just on a different level. A lot
Yeah,
of them understand what beats and rhythm can do, like instinctively in their mind, where I don't.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. And this is the thing too, like we haven't talked about a hip hop album yet, and
Mm-mm.
this album made me think about a lot of other groups that I like. So not to take any spotlight off them,
Oh yeah,
but
absolutely.
probably will digress into talking about like Jurassic and Wu Tang
Hmm.
and stuff like that. I can't help it.
You have to.
So yeah. Um, but yeah, you
Yeah,
want to talk about
right
Gander
into the
Back?
yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
Spotify, because boo, fuck Spotify. No lyrics on this one, so they can suck it.
Yeah,
So, man, the problem, not the problem, but one of the neat things about this group is there's so much going on each listen. You can
yeah,
either, okay, am I listening to all the lyrics or am I listening to the beat? Wait, what did so and so just say? And it's really neat. It makes the replay value great.
yep,
I discovered a couple songs for the first time that just straight blew my mind.
yeah,
On Ganderback, I'm just really getting into it. Of course, I'm enjoying it. I'm like, man, that intro and that first song was really good. This is
right,
them another. It's a greatly constructed song. The beats are awesome. The sounds are awesome. The rhythms are awesome. The way they choose their voices are awesome. The way they back and forth,
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, yeah.
I'm, I get at a point, and I get here a lot in my notes of the what more do you want me to say? Listen
Right.
to
I
this
hit that later
effing
on, dude.
album.
I hit that later on. I was like, it's a good song. Like I was like, but yeah. Um,
Yeah, because they're just banger after just
yeah,
knocking them out of the park.
yeah. One of the things that I thought was cool about Ganderback is originally I thought it was gonna be kind of like a gangster rap song. Um,
Mm,
because I can't remember what the lyrics start out as, but when they start out, it sounds like it's gonna be like I'll fuck you up. But
hmm.
it's actually like anti-murder rap. They're really talking about being the best MC, and that's what
Hmm.
makes you hard. You know, what I put in my notes is a throwback to when being the best MC meant more than being a gangsta.
Hmm.
You know, and I really like that that viewpoint, dude. I like the fact that they weren't trying to like
That's the
throw up guns. They were,
real viewpoint. Those
yeah,
people that you look at and you respect and say are hard.
yeah,
Let's go with professional fighter, right? Yeah,
sure,
but the peek behind the curtain is all the work and the discipline and the self-sacrifice and the all that got him there. That's what's hard. That's what makes those people hard. Not
yeah,
because they'll punch you on sight or they'll shoot a gun or they party harder than you. No, it's like that guy is so hard, so hard-nosed that they got to the top. They did whatever their peak is.
right, right,
And
right,
so the rap style can still be hard, but it doesn't have to be bang bang
yeah,
uh that life hard.
yeah, definitely,
And again, the words are all some of it can get fantastical sounding, but
yeah,
they're all very grounded,
oh, definitely, yeah,
mostly positive. Even
yeah,
when you think, even when they're talking about negative stuff, it's more like
right,
they're telling you a story about
right,
something negative and how to pull through it. And
right,
this album's just so good. And we're only on the second song. This
yeah,
next song I knew, as I told you going into it. So I've heard
yeah,
the song a bunch. This is another one of those songs that are just, oh, it's so good. Then there's
yeah.
lines in it where you're just like, what is, and it again, Dessa, you're like, what did she just, wow.
Yeah, yeah. So this
It's
track is
Dessa
called
and
The
Sims
Rap.
is the rapper guy.
Okay, okay,
All right, so I already knew coming into this song, I don't have too many notes because I already knew it. I know it very well. It's
yeah,
just an amazing song. It's on my favorites list. The artists are, I don't know who's producing it, unfortunately, the beats and all that, but
yeah. I'm gonna guess Laserbeak.
probably Dessa and Sims are the two that do the vocal duties.
Okay.
What did you think?
Well, it's cool that I know which one is Sims now because the
Mm,
the male in this song definitely stood out to me.
they all have a style,
Yeah,
a
yeah,
different style.
yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, I liked it. I thought it had like a space age, like lazy beat, kind of
Mm,
draws you in, kind of. And then I said the girl has bars, um, that she, you know, can speed up and slow down and create tension with her voice, and she can sing.
hmm
It's like holy crap, you
Uh-huh.
know. So yeah,
I've
it's a
never
great
bothered
song.
to I don't know what she looks like, but if she ends up being gorgeous
She's
too, it's just not going to be
not,
fair.
she's not really hot, but
I,
that's all
I think
right.
she's hot because
Yeah, I mean, her voice is amazing, and her
yeah, her skills
ability,
are amazing. I was just
yeah.
saying watch her be one of those people in life that are gorgeous and talented where I'm just, well, neither.
Well,
There's two just amazing quotes from this song alone from her.
yeah,
The first one is kind of simple. I think it speaks for itself, so I wouldn't really have to set it up too much.
yeah.
It's so hold down the magician, the beautiful assistant should get her turn with the saw.
Woo!
Right?
That's fire, dude. Oh man,
Right? I
I
was
can't
like,
wait to listen to this and dig into the lyrics more.
oh, I know, because this next one,
Yeah,
did you by any chance watch it was on Showtime. It was called Outcast.
I did not.
Do you know it?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, I'll do a fast overview or whatever. It's basically about a guy that was either possessed by a demon as a child while
Okay.
being tortured and all that, so it's not a good happy story,
Yeah.
or can for some reason touch somebody and it scares demons out. It's a cool
Interesting.
show. It's
Okay.
because it's creepy and it's mind messing. And
Yeah.
anyway, she says, I don't know if you would call it the chorus, the pre-chorus, just this little, I don't know, I guess chorus she says that is so visually stunning
Yeah.
that it reminds me of this kind of this show because of the heavy like darkness and almost abuse, but it's not quite all bad.
Right. Right. Right.
So she says, and I think the line just has to be repeated because I love it personally.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
I found your pale faced blue-lipped God beneath
There
the
you go.
kitchen table, starving and eating paper, showed me what you'd wrote and what you'd asked for, love. Nothing can live on prayers like that, love.
Damn,
And it's
damn.
like, what
Yeah,
heavy.
yeah, definitely. One thing that I noticed about the band, about the group,
Hmm.
is that they use religious imagery a lot.
Hmm.
They talk about God a lot and praying a lot and salvation and things like that.
Yep.
But they're clearly not a religious group because it's like,
No.
yeah, there's definitely tension with God and there's like prayers that don't work and things like that. So it's an interesting use of imagery because a lot you don't really hear that a lot, especially in hip hop. Like
Right.
unless it's a so I used to say this about Puff Daddy all the time. He would, and it wasn't just him. Like every '90s freaking hip hop album, it seemed like did this. They'd have these songs about like sex and strippers and murder and drugs, and then one song about how much they love Jesus. Every single freaking album, dude. So, um, especially Diddy though, he was freaking horrible about that crap. But
I wonder if with Diddy, if it's not more like just constantly trying to say, no, no, don't look at me. I'm a good
yeah,
guy. I love Jesus. Look at me.
yeah.
Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but usually in hip hop, that's the only time God gets mentioned is when it's like explicitly like praising God or prayer, like "We Pray" by MC Hammer or
Right.
something like that. But this they use God and prayer and salvation and stuff as like a metaphor and as a roadblock and like different things, and it's very very cool. That was
Well,
something that is unusual.
it's that down to earth kind of artist searching kind of
Yeah,
mentality, right? That
yeah,
we can relate to because they're not some like let's say some of the harder, more gangster rap, the lyrics and stuff are a little more final, right?
yeah,
I am the baddest MFer. I
yeah.
am so good, but I still believe in Jesus. Whereas
Yes.
Doomtree and stuff is more like, I don't know,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
or yeah, I did that, but it might not have been the right thing, or it's more introspective, it's more normal, not
Yeah.
normal, I'm sorry, it's more expressive, all the different emotions instead of that very ego forward.
Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Narrow-minded picture of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's in that genre of hip hop that most people don't even maybe don't even understand exists anymore because they
Yeah,
think,
dude.
even though nothing wrong with Busta Rhymes at all,
I
but
love
what
Busta
he
Rhymes.
does, even though it's great, is not what Doomtree are doing, even though it's both hip hop.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Busta is definitely more
MC, MC
yeah.
forward.
Yeah, 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 for sure. And he's more so yeah, a lot of my favorite rappers like Busta Rhymes and Exhibit and Afu Ra,
Hmm.
those guys all definitely talk about how awesome they are.
Right.
Like that's their deal.
Well, because you
Um,
got to have that swag too, right? That's
yeah,
part of hip hop.
yeah.
That swagger, that whether you and it's kind of like one of those double-edged swords, I would think, right? Because of course, believe you are the shit, believe you're good, get some swagger, get some style, do your thing, man. But a lot of people seem to kind of fake it, like,
Right,
oh,
sure.
I have this style and swagger. And that lays in that problem when someone comes to, and this happened a lot maybe when we were younger with metalheads and metal music. When
Yeah.
somebody comes along and questions it, you puff up, you instantly want to defend your thing.
Yeah.
And that might be the hip hop that's in the mainstream. It has that kind of,
I mean, mainstream hip hop right now seems to be trap mostly, and trap is irritating. It's
have
mostly
we
not.
ever talked about
Yeah.
uh see if I can do this quickly. That way we can shut it down if we have.
Sure.
I was listening to Rogan many years ago, and he had on Everlast. You know Everlast,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Love
And
Everlast.
now, I cannot remember if Everlast said he knows for a fact this is a thing or if it's one of those Hollywood legends, mythology things.
Yeah.
Supposedly, before gangster rap and everything kicked off, when it was first getting started, the few heads of the record labels saw the money potential
Okay.
and they kind of saw, which we know can't happen, but sounds fantastical, what the demographic was going to do. So
Okay.
they all had private, nope, I'm getting ahead of myself. They all had stocks and stuff in private prisons. So they knew pushing the bad side of gangster
Yeah.
rap would influence the people. And then if they decided to glorify the style, they go right into the prison system.
Wow. That's wild, dude.
It
I've
sounds,
never heard anything like that, but you
I'll
never know.
later on, so we're not boring
Yeah.
all of the people. I'll send you some stuff. It sounds
Okay.
kind of fantastic, but
Yeah.
you and I kind of sit here right now and think, yo, if the masses heard this, they'll attach to it real fast.
Yeah, for
So it's
sure.
not unbelievable.
Right, right, right. I don't know, man. I feel like there's two different ways to listen to the NWA.
Yep.
You know, I just feel like there is. I mean, you
Yep.
can either look at it as stories and a news report
Hmm.
and maybe some comedy because there's some
Hmm.
comedy in there, or you can look at it as an expression of how you should live your life. I think the people who looked at it as an expression of how you should live your life missed the point,
Yeah.
you know?
How much of it do you think, before we jump back into good music, or I'm
Yeah.
sorry, to
Hey,
more
NWA's,
positive
dude. Okay.
style hip hop,
Yeah.
which is what I meant. How
Yeah.
much of it is, of course, wanting to be like I did with the grunge, I dressed like that, and
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
much of it is wanting to be like Eazy-E, so you're leaning into that lifestyle,
Yeah. I
and
mean,
how much of it is you only had, I mean, how did you
right.
let's
Right.
be real honest
Like your
about some of
options were
those
limited.
areas
Yeah.
that these
Your options were limited.
right.
Yeah. I think it's both because
Hmm.
I think that there were rich kids who
Yes.
definitely thought that if they emulated
Yep.
Eazy-E and Ice Cube, that they would get more respect.
That's a big kind of
Yeah,
dirty secret in hip hop about
yeah,
some of these. We should probably get back to these artists, but about some of these
right, for sure.
guys not quite being what you think. And
Yeah,
it's a lot of them.
yeah, dude, it's
Okay,
super funny.
go right
It-
ahead.
oh, I'm sorry, man, but you remember Vanilla Ice, right?
Uh-huh.
So he was supposed to be from Miami, but he was actually from Houston. And when people found out that he was from Houston, he got a bunch of shit for being fake. But Houston is a way tougher city than Miami. And it's got way better rappers coming out of it. So I don't understand. Like,
In all honesty, looking back at it,
yeah,
I think it was racism, but
yeah,
not in a bad way, but
yeah.
just because hip hop and rap and definitely that style he was doing was a very black
Well,
community. Like, can I say that? Is that okay to even say?
yeah,
It was
yeah,
their
I would think
thing.
so. Yeah,
So he was one of the first white boy. Well, he was one of the first kind of flashy commercial white boys to try it. There were always guys we weren't hearing about, but they were
right.
like, instead of just all being presented to us at all this flash, they were like the Beastie Boys and oh gosh, there's tons of these white guys in rap.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
maybe it was just a combination of those two things. Like, don't do our thing, and it's Hulk Hogan, it's Kiss, it was
Yeah. Yeah, so this is what I think. Like, I think that the biggest problem was Vanilla Ice was like the white MC Hammer. And MC Hammer also took a beating, you know?
Evidently, he was hard in real life. However you
Oh
want to
yeah,
word
no,
that.
no, I'm sure MC Hammer was a badass dude. He grew up in Oakland.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm sure that he was tough, but his music was not.
no,
You know. So Vanilla Ice was the and like I said, an MC Hammer took a beating. Pop rap took a beating, dude. You
yeah,
know, in general, in the late '80s and early '90s, and so I don't think it. I don't necessarily think it mattered if he was white. I think that he was screwed either way.
yeah.
You know, but I don't think it helped.
Well, there's a lot, man, and this is why we've kind of strayed away from a hip hop album and not really talked
Yeah.
about this whole genre because there's a lot to it.
Oh
There's a
God,
lot
yeah,
to what was going on as far as MC Hammer's music,
yeah,
and there was a little bit of a movement there for a lighter kind of, I don't really want to say experimental, but it kind of was for hip hop because you had
yeah.
MC Hammer and whatever the Digital Underground were doing,
Right. Yeah.
and then you had some other.
Right. Well, there was MC Hammer, Digital Underground, Will Smith, Vanilla Ice, uh, uh, LL Cool J at that time
Oh man,
was making poppier stuff. Walk with the Panther
ugh,
was a pop
Uncle L,
album.
son.
Well, yeah, that's his early stuff though. But
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying,
Walk with
LL Cool J is a legend and
yeah, right,
oddly a character of himself now, but
yeah,
not a
yeah,
complete mockery character of himself.
for
Does that
sure.
make sense?
Yeah, yeah, and I think
He's snooped. He's Snoop Dogged.
right, right. I think that what saved some of those guys and didn't save the other ones was just most of them had credibility of some kind.
Hmm.
Vanilla Ice's only credibility was that he hung around with Suge Knight, and Suge Knight didn't really want him to hang around him anymore.
Yeah,
So like once that was done, you know. Um, but
that
yeah, it is funny though. Out of all those guys, first of all, Vanilla Ice is the only one I would never listen to. I think he's terrible. Um, and second of all, like he's the one who didn't. Well, an MC Hammer, but MC Hammer's had a few comebacks and still kind of a pop culture guy. But Vanilla
right,
Ice is just kind of every time he tries to come back, it doesn't really stick, you know.
right.
So I don't
Maybe
know.
it's just his style is just too campy.
Yeah, maybe that's all it is, dude. And the thing is, too, Will Smith pivoted. Like Will Smith was always clever. He was just doing a different kind of clever. And
Will
then,
Smith knows what he's marketing, man. I think that
yeah,
guy's
dude,
probably fake as heck,
businessman. Yeah,
but he knows what the Will Smith character that the public sees. He knows
right.
exactly what that is, what
Yep.
it does,
Yep.
what he runs, and I firmly believe that whatever we see know as Will Smith is a completely curated
Sure.
gimmick.
Sure. Sure.
But I mean, he's done it to a T.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, Digital Underground had the Tupac connection. You
Mm-hmm.
can't be connected to Tupac and not be. Plus, I mean, dude, as much as people might want to clown on him to, turn a phrase, they were good MCs, They were good MCs. And
Oh,
that's
yeah, yeah, dude, Freaks of the Industry off of the
yeah. Yeah,
Package
Sex Pack's a
album.
great album. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
almost a booty jam too. That
Yeah.
song's good.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. And MC Hammer could spit, man. I don't,
Yep.
people, the way that he played with words. That's the thing about Vanilla Ice. Dude did not play with words. Dude just like he just wasn't very good. He was
It's
marketed. He hit at the right time, and then that time passed super fast.
Is that the
You know?
beginning or at least one of the earliest examples of this almost call it the Taylor Swift phenomenon where you have, and that might be unfair to Taylor Swift, so let me get
Oh,
through
good,
this
dude.
and we'll see.
Here's the thing, man.
Where you
Taylor
have, hang
Swift.
on just a minute,
Okay, yeah, no, go for it.
you have a genre that's building and starting, right? It's got its grassroots movements, grunge, hip hop, and then you have the, what we'll say is the industry people that start popping up those kind of okay groups or
Yeah,
stuff like they're not great, but they sound just like. And I
right.
wonder if that's not what Vanilla Ice is. No offense to him as an artist or whatever,
Sure.
but he sounded like what was popular, but didn't have that. And this will bring it back to Doomtree too.
Yeah.
it just didn't have that realism. You didn't
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah.
You thought Vanilla Ice was a dancing, goofy white boy that could rap.
Could rap okay. Not
Yeah, and then
even.
people were just like,
Yeah.
how are you gonna vaguely rap about I'm hard and we roll with guns
Right.
and don't? Especially
Right.
back then, that's the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah. And here's the thing too, like, so ninja rap, right?
Then the song's awesome. Shut up. I hate to
Do
admit
you
it.
really think it's awesome?
No, no, the song's terrible on
Okay,
everything,
cool,
but
good.
it's
Yeah,
awesome
it's so
because I
bad.
loved the Turtles
It's
movies.
so bad.
Oh, very
But
terrible.
the Addams Family rap, not that bad. Because MC Hammer can actually fucking rap.
Right,
Like they do what they want to do, say what they want. You know, there's like a cadence to it, and
right.
it's not just ridiculous. And it's just how it is, man. Like you can, some people can rap and some people can't. Unfortunately, Vanilla Ice could not actually rap.
No,
I think that
no, he
was his
could not.
whole problem.
Yes, it
So,
was.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, where were we at? Game show?
Yeah. At this
Ooh,
point in my actual listen through, I've sat down for the first time to get into my notes. I'm an hour in. I'm
right,
an hour in, and we've listened
right.
to three songs.
Yeah, this took me a lot longer to get through than I thought it was going to, too.
I liked it. It was just like, man, there's so much going on
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I would pause. I'm like, I got to write that down. And in the
yeah.
first couple songs, Des is like, you like wordplay? Here you go.
Here's some more. Yeah,
Here's some more. Have at it. I'm great. I don't know what to tell you.
yeah,
Your
yeah.
fault you don't know who I am.
Right, because everyone should.
This album, man, it's
Yeah.
so good.
There is flamenco guitar in this song.
Oh, I know.
Dude, love it.
The genres
Love
they
it.
play in that are
Yeah,
almost so obvious is amazing. You'll hear some of that kind of shaft funk black exploitation kind of thing, but
right,
it'll
right, right.
fade and it'll be more like an 80s kind of the
Yeah,
soundscape. I don't even know how to word what they are doing with the weaving of the genres.
yeah, yeah. And I mean, this is the first song where I kind of was really like, okay, these guys are getting some inspiration from Wu-Tang
Hmm.
in the beats, in the background, and also in the delivery. I don't know who all is rapping, but
Oh, I know.
the main MC in this song sounds like he's about to have an anxiety attack. Like he's
That's
like
probably POS, the
sounds like
black.
he's falling apart, dude. Like it's
Oh, I
so
know.
good.
They're so
So
good
good.
at that, at
Yeah.
selling. And a lot of rappers do that.
Yeah.
No, let's say some do that, and a whole chunk of them don't because
Ghostface did
they're
it first.
right, because their music's aggressive,
Yeah.
not like, am I feeling weak or whatever.
Right.
It's
Right. 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 No, it's like I'm cracking up. I'm on the verge, you know?
yeah,
Yeah, dude. So good. So good.
absolutely. Again, it's playing in the hip hop genre. It's rap, sure,
Yeah.
but it's not exactly what most people think of when I say, "Hey, here's a hip hop song."
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's so well put together.
Right.
The I think the guy you're talking about is Mike Michelin. Is he
Okay.
Spanish sounding? He's kind of got that cholo swagger.
I don't know, dude. It legitimately the delivery. I don't know how familiar you are with Wu Tang, but the delivery reminded me of Ghostface and Hollow Bones, which I don't know if you've ever heard that track.
No, but I know
But
Ghostface.
okay, but it reminded me of that, like that nervous freaking. You're holding back because you're about to explode. You know
Mhm.
that thing that Ghostface does.
Yeah,
So
it's one of those things we would probably have to look to know exactly what the
yeah,
line was, which was
yeah,
one of the uh, at this point problems with this album is everything. I want to I want to know who says every word.
yeah,
I want
yeah.
to know. And I haven't yet, but I obviously will be going back into these songs and doing the whole
Right.
thing
Yeah, dude,
because
if I had known how involved this album would have been, I would have set aside like a day to listen to it and really take it apart.
yeah,
But
because
I did,
it's
yeah,
and I knew it would be fun because I know how good they are,
yeah,
but I wasn't even expecting when you sit down, a lot of times you can sit down and be like, oh yeah, some guitar part. I understand guitar parts. I'm good. But this whole album was just mind opening. It's just,
Yeah, yeah.
oh, wow, that is super cool. What are you doing? Oh, wow. And means you miss stuff. Listening to it only one time through means you miss stuff.
Right, and that's one of the things like that I decided I was going to do
Hmm.
with the albums that I didn't know. Uh, take it on my first impression.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Like,
what I like to do also.
yeah,
But that
that's how
kind
I've
of
approached
it didn't
everything.
serve me well
Yeah,
here.
right, right.
It just didn't
Yeah,
because a
I.
lot of these, well, except for the Ren,
Mhm.
and there's one we get to later that I had just heard the other day, which sold me on this album. I told you it is Kid
Kid
Gloves. We'll
Gloves.
get
Yeah,
to it.
yeah,
So those are the only two songs I'd really heard, and even though those are great songs,
right.
there's some other songs on this album that just
Yeah,
I don't know. Like I said earlier, this happens a lot. This album is so good. It's
yeah,
mind-blowing good.
yeah. I agree, man. I agree. Um,
And yeah, if you got something to go into the fifth song or something, I wrote something down from Game Show that I thought was really cool, and I know it
yeah. What's
was
up? Yeah.
Mike Michelin that said it.
Uh-huh.
It got me thinking about how we know a lot of so-called friends whose word isn't exactly as true as it should be.
Yeah.
And it said he says your story is fabricated, but you
Mm.
spoke it under oath.
Shit.
To me, that's like, oh no, I get it. You lied. We all know you lied, and that is what it is. But you said it
Yeah.
amongst friends. You said it to friends. You know what I mean? I like that. That's powerful. Because I'm one of those
Yeah.
people that believes that when you're my friend, when you're one of my dudes,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
This is that kind of loyalty. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I mean, like, I don't even believe in lying, dude. I think lying is one of the dumbest fucking things that a person can.
Ooh, okay, this is fun. Hang on. Go ahead and talk to me. Let me know what you're
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah. No, so I understand lying for self-preservation. I'm
Okay,
not gonna, I'm not
point.
gonna, that's,
I'm with you.
sometimes you have to lie, but lying just for the sake of being a liar
I got you.
makes no sense to me.
Yeah,
If you are gonna do something, you own it. You did it.
do it. Yeah, just do
If
it.
you have never done anything, don't act like you have. And that seems to be the two main lies. It's either you're trying to hide something you did or you're
Mhm.
trying to pretend you did something you didn't.
Right.
Neither one of them makes any sense to me. They're both
No,
very stupid.
but both of them are deep, deep rooted. No one like, especially, I think this is a big problem with all people nowadays.
Yeah.
No one can be wrong. Well, who effing cares if you're wrong? I'm just wrong. Okay.
Wrong all the
Yeah, now I get to
time.
learn what the right way is. I
Yeah.
ran into it at work where I was like, man, I was wrong. And they
Yeah.
were like, you're terrible and you should be fired and you're awful. And I was like, I was just wrong. I did something
Wrong.
wrong. Same
Yeah.
with people arguing. This person said that. No, they didn't. Yes, they did. I can't be wrong. It's like nothing happens if you're wrong. You're just wrong.
Yeah.
Be right
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah. Arguing is also not something I'm really cool with. I'm
Oh,
totally
I
open
love
to
it.
debates and stuff like that, but like when it turns into like a pissing contest or like I'm good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I like a
Okay.
good debate. I don't care
Yeah.
if it gets snarky. I'm all for all that. It's
Right. Right. But
communication, and
yeah.
that's actually really important
Important.
importance that we bring up communication in
Yeah.
general with this type of album
Absolutely. Yeah.
because these are great communicators at just that. You
Yeah.
know, the way they choose their words and everything.
Yeah.
Um, the fifth song, once again, straight out the gate in big red letters, Dessa shines.
So the last thing I wrote was Dessa is a star. And
Yeah,
that was when I finally was like, fuck it, this girl rules.
yeah.
So yeah. But
She
yeah.
does this thing where she sings, spells out her name.
Yeah.
That's fire, dude. That's so clever.
Yeah, definitely. Um, so I finally like with this dots and dashes track, which is the next
Hmm.
one. Um, so I said these motherfuckers are abstract.
Oh
And
yeah.
and by that, I did not mean the lyrics. I meant the way they put the songs together.
Hmm.
It's like if you ever look at a Picasso, you
Hmm.
know what I mean? Like it's just like a triangle on top of a square with a circle going through the middle of it. It's just like, man, it's the wildest. The beat on this song has a bounce to it, but it's like jagged at the same time. It's like it's so hard to explain unless you're listening to
Hmm.
it. But it's just like, man, yes, you know.
Right.
There's a
Right. What's
guitar
going
loop.
on?
There's a guitar loop in the back that's like so unexpected. The way that it starts and stops and what they choose to loop from the guitar is not anything that you would expect someone to put in a freaking song.
Right.
It's man, this blew me away. The way this song was put together, it's awesome. Yeah, craziness.
I agree.
Yeah,
Agree. The guy, one of the ones I noticed for sure that it's POS again. It's just so good
yeah,
on that song.
yeah.
Yeah. We're 5 songs in, and I'm already like, I don't know. Again, I said this earlier too, but I don't know what to tell anybody
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
listening.
yeah,
Listen to this freaking album.
yeah.
I sent two of the songs, which we'll get to because they're not the ones I already knew. I sent the last song, Jaded,
Mm-hmm.
and one more to my buddy Mitchell, who,
Okay.
maybe don't quite nerd out
Got
as
hip
much
hop
as we
going.
do.
Yeah.
Last Call. I sent Last Call and
Mm.
Jaded to my buddy
Okay.
Mitchell. He
Is
loves
that
them
the
too.
last two tracks?
Is it?
No, no. Last call is earlier. Okay.
Oh yeah, we're about to get to Last Call
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dots and Dash is another great hip hop song in the vein of like the Wu-Tang Clan and the groups, hip hop groups, not artists, groups.
Collectives, dilated peoples.
Yep. Vis-
Yeah.
you like you said earlier you like DJ work, right?
Oh, I love it.
Do you
Yeah.
know the Invisible Scratch Pickles?
No.
They're I think there's 4 of them, and
Okay.
each one of them is actually some big deal DJ in his own right. And it's
Interesting.
just the
Okay.
4 guys with their DJ setup, and that's
Yeah.
how they make the music. It's just the 4 of them playing
Sure.
off of
Sure.
each
Sure.
other, and they make songs, and it's really neat. It'd be right up.
Yeah. I'll check it out, dude.
Yeah,
I've got so I love DJ Hurricane. Um, I love DJ Revolution.
Hurricanes from Beastie Boys. He was on
Yeah, yeah. He was one of the he was one of
Ill
the
Communication.
yeah.
Hurricane crossfade on you.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. I love Hurricane. I love DJ Revolution. They're probably my two favorite DJs. Just because, man, to me, being able
That's
to
not my thing. I
scratch
don't have favorite DJs. Maybe RZA, but that's more producer, beat
production,
maker.
yeah, yeah, production, and RZA was a DJ. Like he definitely,
Yeah.
but Jam Master Jay is like the old school master of it. You know,
Hmm.
but yeah, there's a difference between a producer who creates a beat and lays it down, and a DJ who sits in the back with a DAT and two turntables
Hmm.
and punches up a track and scratches over top of it. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? That's an
I do.
instrument. To
Yep.
me, that's an instrument, man. And yeah, I have favorite DJs for sure. Those are probably my top three, though: Revolution, Hurricane, and Jam Master Jay, who's like the master. But
I don't remember if I was just bartending or if I was already managing the bar by then, but I used to work at a bar, more of a like a nightclub.
right,
There in Shelbyville, so not very big, but it still got pretty popular. They eventually brought in an actual DJ, right?
nice,
Crowd didn't bite. They wanted a DJ that was a little more radio DJ. Hey everybody, welcome to the club.
right,
Here's In
right,
the
right.
Club by 50 Cent. And then every once in a while they're
Yeah,
like, girls, throw your hands
yeah,
up. You know,
yeah,
they
yeah.
didn't want.
They didn't want a performer. They wanted
Yeah.
someone to play music.
Yep.
It's funny because when I worked at Cornell, there was this girl, and
Isn't there always?
yeah, and she was a DJ at this local club called the Nines,
Hmm.
and she invited me out to see her. I think it was the Nines, whatever it was. It was one of the clubs up in College Town. She invited me out to see her set, and I was like excited, dude, and I went, and Oh, she didn't mean she was an actual DJ. She was a DJ who played songs.
Oh, yeah, I did that for a while myself.
So,
Fun,
I
but
mean, it was still cool, but the funniest thing is like we never talked to each other again because she didn't know my name. Like when I came up to the booth and I wore a name tag every day, she goes, "Oh my God, it's Austin! It's Austin from the Ivy Room." And I did not correct her because that would have been embarrassing. But then when she came through my line the next day, she stopped and talked to me for a second, and she called me Austin. And then when she was walking away, one of the people that she was with was like, "His name tag says Keith." And she never talked to me again. And I'm sure it's because she was super embarrassed. I had a girlfriend and stuff anyway, so that didn't really matter. You know, it wasn't like, but it was awkward. It ended up being super awkward. I didn't know that she didn't know my name. So
That's funny.
yeah, but she played New York, New York at the end of the DJ set, and we danced. She was like, "Come dance with me," and she got down out of there. And we danced, and she was like, "Do you know why I'm doing this?" And I was like, "Why?" And she goes, "Because we're gonna see each other every single day when I come to the Ivy Room, and we dance together." And I'm just like, right on. I didn't really get, but yeah.
Was she
So
putting the moves on you?
I don't know, dude. She's really, really hot Russian chick. But and rich because pretty much if you go to Cornell, you have to be rich. Um, but yeah,
Outside looking in? I think you might have dropped the ball, dude.
dude, I had a girlfriend
Fair.
who was not anywhere near as cool as she was, but
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah,
That's always funny. I have an ex that I was with. I've never cheated. I don't cheat. It's not my thing. So let me throw
right.
that
Sure,
out
sure,
there.
sure.
So
Yeah,
I had an ex that I was dating. I was a bartender. I'm sure you could imagine a lot of girls kind of throw themselves at the bartender. Never
sure.
really much of a big deal at all because I'm like, hey, whatever, I'm the bartender. Of course you're. There was
Yeah,
this one girl that originally she thought we went to school together, and she was gorgeous, like whatever my taste would have been and all that. And I don't know, she thought anyway, so we strike up a conversation. It's like her last, she's getting ready to move out of town. So she just
wow.
in, so she comes in, sits down and drinks. We strike up a small friendship, right? She sits down, she's cool. I'm a bartender.
Yeah,
She's super cool. She's super cool. Just a 10 as far as my personal taste and all that.
right,
And she's evidently flirting her ass off. And she's like, finally, before I think what would have been her last opportunity, she was like, will, will you go home with me? And I
whoa.
was
Hey,
like,
how you doing?
oh gosh. She was a lot nicer about it. Hey, I really like you. She was
Yeah,
super awkward and nice about it. It's almost, I don't know if it's just the imagination me. You can almost look back on it in kind of like a romantic comedy sort of.
sure.
And I just no, no, I'm sorry. And I remember explaining to a 10 out of 10 girl who was completely interested, and I wasn't even getting along with the girl I was dating at this time.
Man,
So I guess what
you're
I'm
a
getting at, which I was,
better man than me, sir.
that's what I was getting at, right? I can
Yeah,
I can look back on it now, and it's like, did I miss an opportunity of what might have been like a real, because we got along really well
right.
for that whole just meeting, and you get the vibe, right? You
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
understand it
Yeah,
by not saying something like, yeah, what, we do get along really, really, really well. And I'm not getting along. I don't even know how much longer me and the girl probably lasted after that.
right, right.
Is it one of those things where, say, you who said you've cheated before, go ahead
Yeah,
and
right,
it's great, and you and this person connect, and the everything is there, and then there's that actual probability that it
right.
becomes whatever, or is it better that you just never cheated? Like there's a way you can look back, which is what I was getting at on either decision.
Yeah. So I have never cheated and had it turn into a relationship. That has never happened.
Yeah, that usually doesn't happen.
So yeah. But I mean, I have also never. So there was a point where I was kind of dating two girls at the same time.
Oh,
Um, but it was not for very long at all. It was for like a
right,
couple weeks. Um, I have never been a person who had like a main girl and then another girl who was
right,
also kind of my main girl who maybe
right,
I would leave. Like most, not most, like every time I've ever cheated, it's just been like a one-off thing, has it?
right,
Like, yeah. So it's more like I'm a situational cheater than I'm
right,
someone who like goes out and tries to start relationships outside of my relationship, you know?
right. I just thought it was curious the juxtaposition of sure, cheating always a bad thing.
Yeah.
Hindsight of it, here's something that kind of happened like fiction, really.
Right.
But because I'm just like I don't play that game. I don't
Yeah.
entertain those kind of thoughts.
Yeah.
It's just one of the, you could look at it as I don't here we go. I don't look at it kind of how it applies to the music we're listening to also. I don't
Yeah.
look at it as a good or bad or it just kind of happened, man. You know, you
Right.
can look at it like, oh man, I dropped the ball, or oh man, hey, at least I stayed with I don't
Yeah.
know,
I mean,
the situation and the way you could
yeah.
look at it either way, and the way Doomtree tie their words in that kind of connect both paths. That's what I was
Right.
kind of getting at. That's what I'm trying to say. I like,
Okay.
especially on this song, how it's like they made a decision or they're getting ready to make a decision and they're telling you both. And
Right.
that's what got me thinking on the kind of subject like when I had this opportunity and is it a bad opportunity or is it it's kind of it is what it is. I would
Yeah.
still be a dickhead, right? Say I cheated on the girl and
Whoever
then
it
I
was.
got with
Yeah.
this one and it turned into whatever.
Yeah.
I'd still kind of be a dickhead.
I mean, in my experience, most relationships, not everyone,
Hmm.
but most relationships end because another relationship starts.
I
So
wonder
that's
if
just
that's
kind of what
this is kind
happens sometimes, you know?
I wonder if this is kind of why the way we're having a hard time kind of pinning it down might
Yeah.
be part of the reason that these subjects don't quite pop up as much in hip hop.
Okay.
Because in a
Yeah.
song, you got it's like the time is different. No, you can be like, you can drag it out and you can sing
Yeah.
song it and melody. You can do a lot with heavier emotions.
Right. Right.
Whereas
Right.
rap, you kind of got to be fast and you got
Yeah.
three, four, maybe five sentences in a row
Yeah.
to get your whole point across. And we're talking about subjects that are just, well, they do it too. That's why I like Doomtree is they're talking about subjects that are more designed to make you think.
Yeah. And I was going to say, and then you've got guys like Ghostface
Mm,
who can write a song like Took Him Back.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Ghostface
he
will rap about some heartbreak, man.
yeah. Is it
100%.
Ghostface or I hear a song in my in one of them his style is
Yeah.
like cinematic Godfather gangster. He's rapping from that
I mean, that could
angle and he
very
lets you
well.
know that that's why he says he's the Don and he uses terminologies
Oh, yeah,
that
that's Ghostface.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Ghost always sounds like he's crying when he's
mhm,
rapping. And he's Tony Stark. That's his other gimmick.
yeah. They
Yeah.
all man,
Yeah.
they all Method
Yeah.
Man's got like all the nicknames
He does. Yeah.
and he's that's why we can't talk about the Wu-Tang because
Well, and
how
I
do you
mean,
talk about the Wu-Tang?
brother, you know
Are they
what's
not the
funny?
best ever?
They definitely very well could be. It's funny because when I got to Indianapolis, right, there were people there who did not know who Wu Tang Clan was.
No, I'm not surprised.
There were also people there who did not know who the Fugees were. And it made me think for
That
just a
surprised me.
second that maybe the Fugees and Wu Tang Clan were East Coast hip hop. And I was like, no, they're not. These kids are just dumb. You
I
know?
didn't get into the Fugees.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
man, Refugee Camp is a good album, dude.
I think people didn't know how to take what they were doing.
Because they were such a weird combination of like hip hop and reggae and
Mhm.
R&B and pop, but they also definitely had some street level lyrics.
Yep.
They
It'd be
just
like
yeah,
dropping this group in the middle of the time period there. No one would know
yeah,
what to do with them
fair. Yeah,
because
yeah.
they're not part of the aggression mainstream hip hop at the time or
Yeah.
the kind of bouncy
Yeah,
gangster party type.
right. I believe that if they did not have that cover of Killing Me Softly,
Hmm.
the band the Fugees wouldn't have gotten as big as they were.
Oh yeah.
I think that Lauryn Hill still would have done that song with Nas, and people still would have been like, "Holy shit!"
Right.
You know? And I believe that Wyclef would have done that song with Gwen Stefani. You know, but I don't think that the Fugees as a group would have gotten that. It was all that one song.
Right.
No one was paying
Is it
attention to how
just
many mics. You know.
is it just opportunity and then the machine getting behind it?
Yeah.
Because the Fugees
Yeah.
got popular. Doomtree is better than the Fugees. Fuck you, fight me.
Fair. Yeah. Yeah. Fair. I mean, okay. So
Taste wise, yeah,
Doomtree.
I know that's kind of a hot take,
Well,
right?
no. I mean, Doomtree saying that they're better is definitely fair, but are they more radio friendly? And that's the difference. You know what I mean? Like,
Two enters. I don't think a lot of people want their music to make them think. They want it to
yeah,
be
yeah,
background pop, not
yeah.
pop style, but like just moving. It's just la la la. It's in the background. They don't
Right.
want to
Right.
go, wow, what does she mean by a starving God under a table? They don't
Yeah,
want to
for
be
sure.
confronted by,
Yeah. And look at what happened when Lauryn Hill decided to speak her mind, you know? Um she still sold millions of records, but she basically got ostracized from the music
right.
industry.
Well, there's this weird thing that happened or still kind of happens where we'll use Lauryn Hill as an example. She's a musician, she's an artist. That is not all she is, right?
Right,
But
right,
to
right.
the fans and to the people, yes, it is.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you can't. Maybe she's, as an example, maybe she's a well-studied uh, pastor or a scientist or um,
Sure.
passionate about prisoner reform, which all that kind of stuff. The people still go, "Oh yeah, no, no, you're not. You're a singer. That's all you are."
Right,
It
right. Well,
happens in every profession. Oh, you're a
yeah.
rapper. That's all you are. You're a basketball player. That's all you are. And it's not really the truth with some of these artists.
Yeah. And here's the thing too, like, so for those of you who don't know, because it was 100,000 years ago, Lauryn Hill did an interview with Rolling Stone.
Hmm.
And I've never actually looked at the interview, so I don't know what was said. But
Right.
Eminem put in one of his songs, uh, mocking Lauryn Hill. There was a line about Lauryn Hill, and then he said, "I can't stand white people." Um, so apparently she said something about
I do
not
remember
liking white people,
there
and
being a bit of fur or whatever around her that that's racist. I don't know what you
yeah,
call that. If you call it militant,
yeah,
pro black, let's
right,
to me
right,
that's racist.
right,
And
right,
that's fine. She has every right. I'm not
yeah,
crapping on her for that, but that's how I viewed the situation.
yeah,
All right, cool. You're a racist. I have fun, good music, go team.
yeah. I mean, but then there was another like someone reported, which I read this at the time, so that she said, "I would rather my children starve than one white person buy my album." Now, I don't know if she ever said that. I would think that that wouldn't be something that she could say. You
And
know,
then
I mean,
hush fell
yeah,
over the land, and you could
right,
hear in the distance, a small song, a hymn of forgotten times, a hymn of power and the people. It goes something like, kill all the white people. Yeah, but let them buy my record first.
You the white people.
I
Oh,
remember
we're
I
gonna
remember
make
that
them
going
hurt.
down. And I was like,
Apache, man.
you
Kill
know what,
the
Lauren
white
Hill? I don't
people.
like your music, so I don't like you either. Peace
Yeah.
out.
I mean, I really like that album. I have it.
She's
Um,
talented. Yeah, yeah. It's
yeah.
just
Yeah,
she don't
whatever.
like me. Okay. I
Yeah.
mean,
I would like to get behind the truth of it and see, what was really said. I know that a lot of time those album or those they misrepresent people
mm,
in those interviews. They take clips and they piece them together and they put them out of order. It's a whole
right.
big thing. Like they paint the picture that they want to paint.
And
So I
just
would
because
be
you
interested to
can
find out.
go in the booth and write what you feel and what you mean doesn't mean if someone asks you a question, you can actually articulate it off the top of your head that well.
Yeah, 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 for sure.
So she
It's
might be trying to say something like a section of white people, or because
right.
we have our own group of people that, you know what I mean? The white trash demographic.
Yeah, yeah. And saying that you can't stand white people is like, what if she, I don't know the whole quote. Like, what if she had been like, I can't stand white people because of the way they run around outside and just shorts on when it's 30 below.
Right. More
That's
like a,
that's freaking, that's valid.
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So
That's like, whose joke is it? It might be Rogan's joke about,
yeah,
you know what you don't see hunting for Bigfoot? Black people.
black people.
And then I was like, do they? I'm sure we have outliers, right? I'm being
Yeah,
fair, but the outdoorsy and hunting and
yeah.
all that's not really, I don't think that's really a black community. I
I
feel like
mean,
that's something they
Isaiah
just
does it.
pointed at us and say, them idiot white people are in the forest
Yeah,
dying, chasing imaginary monkey things again. You know what I
right,
mean?
right. I don't know. Well, Chris, he used to do security for me, giant black dude.
Yeah.
He ghost hunts. So, and Isaiah, who we both know,
Yep. Yep.
Isaiah will take his ass into the woods for a month.
Hmm.
And it's like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing out there, but it's not anything I want to
Well, probably
do.
just the way that stereotypes are sort of true, but they're
Yeah.
also exaggerated a point to where they're insulting.
Right, yeah, for sure. Do you
But
do you
it's
remember
part of the
the
culture again.
yeah. Do you remember the Eddie Murphy joke about the horror movies?
Not offhand.
He said, he said, there's a reason why black people are never the stars of horror movies. They would be the shortest movie of all time.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, look at this neighborhood. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, there's children playing in the yard. Open the door, get out. Too bad we can't stay, baby.
Yeah. All right. Back to
Like, yeah, yeah. Back to the album.
funny. Okay, so the sixth song, this album is long. We've mentioned that, right?
Yeah, 21 tracks.
I
We're
know.
actually so we're on the seventh track, but the sixth song, right?
Yes, because of the intro things.
Right.
Right. The song's called Game Over.
Yeah.
First word I write down, big letters, is bars.
Yeah, yeah. I wrote "Welcome to the Future."
Bars. That's Mike Michelin.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what bars.
yeah, for
You
sure.
love hip hop. You know exactly what I just said with that one word.
Yeah,
Bars.
yes,
What what
sir.
what more do you want?
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, there's a line in the song. It might even be how it starts. They say "Welcome to the future," and then I just got into it, and just that's literally all I wrote. But yeah, great song.
Yeah.
So
Because at this point, I'm reaching that. I actually think I go to bed after yeah, right
yeah,
after this, really. Because
fair.
this
Yeah.
is, again, I'm reaching that point where, God, why is this album so long? Is it a double album and I didn't know it?
The
I'm like,
crazy
what did
thing
I
is,
con us into at this point?
yeah, the crazy thing is, most of the songs are 3 minutes or less.
Hmm.
And even though there's 21 tracks, the whole album is 1 hour and 1 minute long.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of songs. So it's not
Right.
even like a long album. It's a lot of freaking songs.
And that
Because
hurts it.
45 minutes to an hour to me is like good size for an album, you know?
Right.
But 21 tracks is a lot.
It hurts them because all the songs are good.
Right.
It's just
Right.
there are a couple songs that are truly excellent.
Right. Right. It's
And
hard. You don't want to neglect anything, but it's like,
that makes some of it slightly feel like fat.
yeah. Yeah,
But
for
and
sure.
that's not fair. I
Yeah.
was getting overwhelmed. That's what was going on. There's
Same.
so much good stuff.
Right.
And but it's so long. At this point, I'm like, I don't know what else to say. Game Over
Yeah.
is another great song. Yet a different member. We've talked about Dessa
Yeah.
decides to shine, and that's the Mike Michelin guy, that kind of Mexican cholo. And
Right on.
you could tell how they challenge each other because he had to be like, God damn, she killed it. Fuck. What am I gonna do? All right, I'm gonna have to go
Yeah.
out there and do my thing,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
throw my gauntlet down. That's
Yeah.
that creative spirit that is so magical and hard to describe. Sure, you're in competition, but it's more like out of love. It's more out of,
Yeah.
I
And
know
then
your skills are good, so let's see them. That really shines. It really comes through in their lyrics and what they're doing. You can tell they all gel.
yeah, and it's something that you don't get much in other musical genres. Maybe jazz,
Hmm.
maybe improvisational, like freeform jazz.
Right.
Um, Jazz and hip hop, they
Hmm.
challenge each other, they play off each other, they try to one up each other. Most other music isn't like that. You're building a song, and you're like,
You're
but
right. Telling a specific story, which they still
yeah.
do,
Oh,
but
sure,
they
sure,
do
sure.
it in the.
But you can. But the thing is, with hip hop, you can be competitive
Mhm.
with how you tell your story. You
Yeah,
know.
it's that extra swagger of
Yeah.
uh I either got the best rhythm or my words are the sharpest. And it's
Yep.
not like my words are the sharpest. Fuck you. It's like right now, this spot, my words are the sharpest. You
Yeah.
come in here and
Show me.
yeah,
Yeah.
take my spot. Show me. And it's
Yeah.
not a
It's
bad thing either. It's just
right.
let's go.
Yeah. It's
Iron
definitely more
sharpens
than show me.
iron.
Yeah.
So again, I even wrote at this point, you have to be balls deep on this album. This album is so good.
Right. Right. Yeah.
I'm
We're not even
overwhelmed.
halfway done yet.
I know. And
Oof.
there's some songs coming up that are
Yeah.
wow. For me, especially. There's a couple songs that all right, so we'll just slide right into my little break here.
Yeah.
Real Class was the interview, and I wrote, I have to go to bed. And then I listen. I'm like, how cool is this?
Yeah. Yeah. Just old school R&B for 40 seconds,
Yeah, I loved that it was
Really
only 40
cool.
seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
I At that point I was just like, thank you. And then
Yeah.
I
I'm
wrapped
pretty
it up
sure that
and
it actually is 40 seconds, like 40 or 41 seconds.
there's another one that's real short
In
too,
and
and I was
out.
the
Yeah.
same way. I
Yeah.
liked it. Cool musical interlude, but I was glad it took another track off and it was only 40 seconds.
Right. Right. Right.
I'd wrapped all that up for the day because I don't know. This album is so good. I was having a hard time. There's so many. I had to pause so I could write that down,
Right.
pause so I
Sure.
could find out who said
I did the
this.
same thing. Yeah. Yeah.
And all of it was good, was fun.
Yep.
I was so in it, man, because every turn, what was that sound? What? You can't slide that guitar. I mean, they did, but
They
you're like,
did. Yeah. Yeah. And dude, speaking of that, so the next track, right? Last
ugh,
call. Um,
wow.
yeah. I mean, first of all, trying hard to drown on dry land. Dude, seriously. That's a line and a half, man.
I know.
That is, and it's what I mean, the song's about alcoholism, right? Isn't that what it comes?
It's
I mean,
definitely
that's
about addiction
that's what I
and
got out of it. Yeah, it's about alcoholism. So
dealing with that real thing.
yeah,
Man, this song, fuck. This
yeah,
song was, of course, I've been enjoying the album and blah blah blah, but this song just blew my mind. It
yeah. I mean,
is so good.
and one of the things is too, like it introduced a different style. Like
Oh, I know.
it's so to me. it sounded like, especially the guitar that they chose to sample, is
Uh-huh.
very country influenced.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. I can
And
hear
then
that a little
and
bit.
then the rapping is kind of like a sing-song rap,
Hmm.
almost like Everlast or something that,
Hmm.
So, and that's a completely different thing than what they were doing prior to this.
I
Uh,
know.
so yeah, I mean, I dug it a lot. I thought it was, yeah,
It was one of my
heavy
favorite tunes
song,
on the
man.
album.
Yeah, heavy song.
So I was writing, of course, because I'm listening the first time too. I'm blown away from the start. It's like, oh, I like this a lot. I just
Yeah,
put, wow, this is so good. I loved everything they were doing vocally,
yeah,
just everything.
yeah.
I literally mean everything they chose to do vocally. Every member, every pause, every rhythm, every. I loved their performances. Period. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a masterpiece song.
yeah,
What?
it's good. It's very, very
And
good. The
yep.
sounds of the bar at the beginning,
Ah,
it sets the mood. Like you're like,
yeah.
you hear the bar, and then you hear the kind of country-ish guitar.
Hmm.
And that makes total sense. But you think it's just going to be there in the introduction, and they actually use it throughout the song. They find a way to make that like bar band guitar sound work in this freaking hip hop song.
Yeah.
It's man, yeah,
Well, and it's neat that you mentioned the bar band kind of feel thing to it
yeah,
because the song is called Last Call, right? Which
yeah,
is kind of got
yeah,
that bar connection.
yeah.
I wonder, I doubt it, but maybe would this kind of collective actually have a experience or whatever where they would be grinding on the bar scene like a bar
Maybe.
band would?
I mean, there are, well, and here's the other thing too. There's a track where one of the members, it's later on. It's because
Hmm.
there's a couple songs later on about being in a band, basically,
Yeah.
and being on the scene, where he
Mm.
talks about throwing his guitar in the back,
Mm.
like hitting the road with his guitar in the back. So I'm wondering,
I wonder which one that was.
I can't tell them apart, man, unfortunately. But yeah, so somebody in this band is maybe a guitar player,
Right. Or the oh gosh, let's see if I can put this together right. The symbolism of throw your instrument over
Right.
your
So
back and
yeah,
move. Yeah,
that's why I said
so
maybe because it could
right.
just be symbolism of it.
Well, it still applies, right? It's
Oh
still
yeah,
that grind that everybody that's in that life or whatever
yeah,
they know that
dude.
feeling, right? Put
Yes,
your gear
yeah,
over your
yeah,
shoulder and move on to the next,
yep.
however you
So
chose to word that, date, town,
right,
match.
right, and they talk about that, going from Detroit to in the
Mhm.
song. We're gonna get to that song. It's
Yeah.
at
Well,
some
they're
point, sometime in the next 3 hours, we'll get to that song.
evidently they are kind of a big deal in their scene, right? They were all
Nice.
a some kind of big deal before, at least in Minnesota,
Yeah, yeah,
individually, and then when they formed, like you said, it's a record label, it's a music collective.
yeah,
So
yeah,
we're not seeing like random MCs coming. Even when the Wu-Tang come together, they were inventing their style.
yeah,
These
yeah. The
guys
only
come in, either they already knew what they were going to do or they just did it. They just created. I don't know. Were they just in the groove? Were they just loving hip hop?
Yeah, I don't
How do you
know.
even create an album like this?
Man, if I knew, I'd make it.
Right.
you know?
With the
But yeah,
different
with Wu
personalities,
Tang,
and it's not like Slipknot different personalities where, well, only Corey sings.
right.
It's how do you even decide when it's probably a true collective? One of them's like, I got this part of a song, I don't know what to
Right.
do with it, and then Dessa comes in and says, "Oh, it's cute. You wrote a couple catchy little ha ha ha. Here you go,
Yeah, yeah. I
my
mean,
song now."
or it could be just like Wu Tang Clan.
Yep.
The producers could
It's your
decide
turn.
who.
Yeah.
The producers could decide who raps. Like RZA says,
Mhm.
"Ghost, this is for you," or like
Right,
he
because he
did.
heard.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I don't. I'm sure that it's different now that
No,
they've.
I bet if you know how to make beats, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you can imagine like this beat sounds like A Godfather movie. Oh shit, that'd
Yeah.
be perfect for Ghost.
Right, right,
Or
right.
man, this track's grimy, and I don't know what we do with it. I might have to ask Method Man because he could.
Right. Yeah, yeah. And I
It's
mean, there
probably
was
something like
also a
that.
thing that they used to do where they would make a beat and they would all just try to strangle that motherfucker. Like they would
Yeah,
all just go at it, you know?
that's what
So,
Doomtree are doing.
yeah, yeah,
They're all just like, all right, well, you did your thing, awesome. Hold my beer.
right.
And it's
Right.
fun. It's creative. It creates a environment that works for them because there's none of that. Um, even though we've talked a lot about Dessa specifically,
Yeah.
she's not the star.
Right, sure. She
She's
just,
just the one that caught my ear this playthrough.
right, right, right.
You can have a whole nother playthrough and focus on maybe just what Mike Michelin is choosing to say,
Yeah,
or the other guy, POS, or Sims.
yeah. Yeah, I want to do something like that. I want to listen to it more and get to know each MC and their style so I can pick them out, you know?
Yeah, they just blend. I said it a bunch. You said it. They just blend so well, and there's so much.
Yeah,
Everything you want, everything you love out of the genre hip hop as a whole is represented wonderfully on this
yeah,
album.
for sure, man.
And this song, let's see if I got anything else in my notes that I actually just have to.
Have to say, yeah.
At about 2:30 in
Hmm.
it, about two and a half, Dessa come in again. I didn't write down exactly what she said, but she came in with fire again, with just weight in her words, knowing the way she chose to say them. It's just, she's a great MC
Yeah,
and really stood out on this playthrough. This song, I love
definitely.
this song. It's one of my new favorite songs. It's, my God, it's so good.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So,
go
yeah.
ahead. Yeah. If you can go into the next one.
So the next one is Accident. It's based on old school soul, kind of. It's
Hmm.
very got a very throwback sort of vibe to it. And then I wrote, I wish I knew these MCs better
Yep.
because I hear stuff that I want to call out, but I'm
Hmm.
not going to write whole friggin' verses down, you know. But I could, if I knew the MCs, I could say, oh, it's that part that whatever that guy said.
I
But
know.
yeah, yeah, I got to get to know this group better because there's so much cool stuff in this song, you know, that I slopped
Yeah.
in here. You know, but yeah,
This track is cool. It's just another really, really great track. My problem, not problem, my comment about it was just uh good luck following last call. That's how much I liked that song.
fair, fair,
Sorry.
yeah,
And this song accent is great. There's no lyrics, so like you, I have to try to know who's doing what, and it does a disservice because everybody is good. I like what everybody's doing.
yeah, yeah,
And that's
yeah.
the theme of this album. It I got to keep listening. I got to hear it
Right,
again. It's going to take forever to absorb some of these songs because there's so many cool parts, and the way I latch on to music, it's going to
yeah,
change
yeah.
every time. You got
And
anything to start out for
Sadie
Sadie
Hawkins,
Hawkins?
it's my favorite song on the album. Easily my favorite song on the album. I love jazz. So the fact that it's got kind of a swing jazz thing happening, dude, and okay, so Dessa starts out speaking Spanish.
I know.
And then she flows right into
I know.
English, dude. Like
I
you
know.
not a pause, not a freaking
Yep.
not a couple words here, but just right into English, like it's the same damn thought.
Yep.
And it's such a flawless switch. And then she switches from from fucking from Spanish rapping to regular rapping to singing back to rapping flawlessly. No
Yeah.
pause, no stop, nothing, dude. Just and she starts rapping back and forth to herself,
No. I
which
know.
is fire, dude. Like it's like a back and forth, like an exchange that you will hear in a hip hop album when they're boom bapping and going back and forth and
Yep.
rocking. She's doing it to herself, dude.
I know.
So good. The piano sample hits hard, carries the song other than her
Yep.
voice. But
Yep.
yeah, dude, this is my favorite song on the album. It's so good.
This
So
song,
freaking good.
yes, yes, yes. What? Yes. I was just like, the what now?
Yeah,
And just question marks because I'm just like, how? I mean, I know how, right? But we're talking first reactions and stuff. I'm like,
yeah, yeah.
how does this group keep doing this?
Right.
This is yet another Goosebump song, another song that I have to hear a billion times because I need to know
Yeah,
every tiny little artistic detail of this
yeah,
song.
yeah,
I have to.
yeah. It's
I even
great.
wrote, I'm not going to say her name. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Not again. Not again.
It's funny.
She did it again.
Yeah,
Again. She's been doing it this whole album. Just, oh, you don't know who I am? You do now. If not, you want to.
yeah, for
And
sure.
it's so different than I want to try to word this carefully because it could be tricky if I don't.
Yeah,
It's so different than how a lot of other women choose to present themselves in the hip hop genre. There
yeah.
is no hoe posing. There
Right,
is
right.
no stripper attitude.
Yep, that's the two. That's the two. You either get
There is
super,
no
super.
hood rat.
Right, right.
Um, Dessa is letting you know, yeah, she's a bad bitch,
Yeah,
but she's the definition of it. She's not uh Trina, people like Trina, she's considered a great MC. Trina
yeah,
is like, I'm hot, I'm sexy, I know it, that's her shtick.
yeah, yeah,
Where Dessa's just like, I'm an MC, I'm an
yeah.
artist, I'm a musician, I'm a female, and she even raps with a female perspective per se,
Right,
but it
right, right,
doesn't narrow it down,
right.
obviously, because I'm not female, and this
Yeah,
listen
I'm
through,
not.
I
Yeah,
related to this.
yeah,
The
yeah.
it's a
I mean,
skill.
if you want to talk about people who are close to her, I mean, Mary J. Blige.
Oh yeah,
She never presented herself as anything other than a strong freaking woman.
yep,
And she can sing and she can rap. I don't know if she
yep,
can speak Spanish,
right.
but but there's not a lot of people in rap or hip hop who don't present themselves as some kind of a character, whether that's men
Hmm.
or women.
Hmm.
Um, and I don't feel like, in general, this group doesn't present themselves as characters.
No, not at all.
Yeah, they're just people telling stories.
Yeah, that
Um,
love they're musicians that love hip hop. I mean,
yeah,
what more? They're not. I don't know. They're not. They didn't have any. It doesn't seem like they had any real like ego or character coming into this,
doesn't feel like it. Yeah,
so they
no,
didn't have to worry. And Wu Tang is again the bar or the example, but other groups you do kind of run into where I don't know. I can't think of a lot of these kind of hip hop collectives right now, but you kind
right.
of run into where there's still one who's the star.
Yeah, I mean, even J5, eventually Charlie Tuna
Well,
ended up.
they're different. They're another outlier group, man.
Yeah, yeah, but see, and that's the
Jurassic
thing.
5 are their own thing again.
Yeah, the only reason Charlie Tuna stood out is because he raps like this.
Right.
It wasn't even like, oh, he's so much better than everybody else. It's just that he has that voice, and so people are like, oh, we can use this voice on other songs.
Right. Well,
You
there's no
know,
ego in well, no, that's not true either because they address their own ego. She says something again, Dessa, about what is it? She's gosh, something about but she's bedrock at hospitals. Um, God, but the line is so powerful.
yeah,
It's like
yeah,
real, just we know these people. They're just like you would hang out with them. You
yeah,
want to know what they have to say.
for
And the
sure.
way they say it is so good, man.
Yeah, definitely.
and we're just, ugh. I mean, we're getting through it finally.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Another little break. I
I've
needed
got,
that.
yeah, yeah. The Walrus,
I didn't write
laser
anything down.
beams, and robot voices. That's
Yeah,
right.
I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, let's take a moment because again, they're so good at what they do. So I really have a lot to enjoy in each song. So it's
Yeah,
almost overwhelming.
yeah.
So 24/7, right? Track 11.
Hmm.
Again, there were no lyrics with the Spotify, and that's starting to be really
Right.
annoying because they're all performing so well. I want to know,
Who's doing what? Yeah.
yeah, and why. They should be this smooth. This is a group. This is seven people,
Right.
and at least four of them completely different personalities and really different styles. But they complement each other so well. And this is another song that to me wasn't like a couple of the mind-blowing songs,
Yeah. Sure.
but this
Yeah.
is a great song.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
somebody accidentally stumbled again across this song, it would still hook them on Doomtree. They would still have to know what is this.
Yeah. Definitely.
And at this point, I'm just overwhelmed. I'm like, of course, every song,
Yeah,
of
every
course,
song is
it's this
great.
good because
Yeah.
it shouldn't be. An
Yeah.
album this strong, you don't see it this much.
Right. Right. Um. So yeah. So what I said was, there's a crazy rock explosion that happens every once in a while in the song. It's like a burst of guitar, and
Yeah.
it almost sounds like something blowing up when it comes in. I thought that was really cool. Um, and then the chorus feels like it's actually broken. Like,
Ooh,
yeah, and you just have
yeah.
to feel it when you listen to it. Like, it just
Yeah.
feels like it's broken, in a great way. Not,
I have a feeling once I bet these lyrics are heavy. Like
yeah,
I can't.
I'm
It's
sure they
too
are.
hard. There was too
Yeah,
much going on, but I
dude,
bet
you
when
want
I
to?
get around to looking it up or whatever, I bet these lyrics are heavy. And I know they're good. I know they're clever, but the knowing, especially this late into an album,
Yep,
I know that each one of these artists are not only capable of talking about a real subject that I would relate to, they're
yeah,
also capable of turning a neat phrase that will instantly strike at me in some way or another, either like, oh, wow, or oh, that's cool. That's,
yeah, yeah. So, dude, do you want to talk about heavy lyrics?
oh, you got a couple from this?
Holy shit! No, no, the next track.
Okay. Before we,
Yeah, yeah,
because there's
it's
this thing right here in my notes, in big
yeah.
letters. It's a, okay, stop. Stop
Okay.
everything. Everybody out of the pool. Time out real quick.
Yeah.
This AI thing popped up yet again, and it's getting to be a real fucking problem. So
Okay.
I'm listening to Spotify on my phone, right?
Right. Sure.
Cool. I don't know what I pushed, but this little AI prompt pops up.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, what's that? So I look at it, and it's like, would you like to start a playlist? Would you like to here, I wrote some of the
Oh
stuff
yeah,
down so I
mine
can
does
make sure.
that too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can have AI make playlists for you
Yeah, it was
on
like, would you like
Spotify.
to find some
Yeah.
lyrics, find some
Yeah.
composers? Would you like
Yeah.
to have a listening party? Would you like me to make you a sandwich?
Yeah.
It also said to me that in real creepy words that no one else heard but me, because it's Skynet, it could also be my best friend. But it
Ah,
told me not to tell you.
fair.
And I, of course, said, fuck you, Skynet. And I'm really, then I flipped. I flipped back and forth with AI.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah.
was saying if we do crossover, when we do whatever, go over to Adam's show, our friend Adam, yay,
Yeah.
spoiler. Huh? Anyway, we have to talk about this
Yeah, dude, I'm totally down. I am
because it's big.
so here. I've been going back and forth on this forever, dude.
Me too. You want to
I
get
have.
through the song and then bring this back up, or do you want to
Yeah,
stay with
yeah.
it? I don't know which
I
is
mean,
better for
it's.
the flow.
I don't know, dude. We've been kind of. I honestly think this works a little better rather than doing 2 hours at the end of us just rambling. I
All
think
right. I
as
don't have a lot. I actually don't have a lot. So, because
yeah,
this thought, I made sure to write it down so we could talk about it. For the
right,
song, I
yeah,
just put It's another great song. Yet again, I can't say enough about each member's performance.
Okay. Is that for Let Me Tell You Baby or is that
Yeah.
for 24/7? Okay, dude, let me tell you baby, I dug into
Okay, yeah, let's get into it and then we'll
because
switch
it
gears.
fucking hit me, dude. Like, so first of all, if you don't know, that title is a Nat King Cole song.
Oh, okay.
So it's a love song. It's a Nat King Cole like old pop standard love song.
Okay.
So they took that title and this is definitely not a love song. You know? So that's the first thing. Like you're gonna see that title and you're gonna be like, oh, okay, cool, love song, you know?
All right.
Um, but it's not. Uh, and just talking about some of the structure, it starts out with repetition, and the repetition gets in your head, and it's
Mhm.
got stuff about hunting livestock, which
Mhm.
you don't hunt livestock, dude. That's
Mhm.
not what happens. I think the
Mhm.
livestock might be people.
Yep.
Um,
I was
and
getting ready to
there's
say that.
yeah, and there's cool things that kind of distract you a little bit. Like there's some drums going on in the background, some little space sounds, some neat, crazy samples just popping up everywhere.
Mhm.
But then you hear the metal in his chest makes him bleed.
Oh.
The metal, Medal. So this guy's like a war hero.
Mhm.
The subject of the story. It sounds almost like it could be a superhero origin story, but it's not. It's
That's the
definitely not.
skill of clever wordplay.
Yeah.
Metal, okay, just let's just take that word just
Yeah.
for a minute, right?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
could be metal like metal or
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
tough metal
Right.
or metal
Yeah.
that you pin. All of
Yeah.
those things are something that you could say you bleed for.
Right. When I looked up the lyrics, it's metal with a D. So
Yeah.
but before I looked at the lyrics, I was thinking, oh, metal in your chest, like he's becoming like Iron Man. That was my
Mm.
first thought.
No,
But then,
like he's
but
so
then,
proud or whatever that
yeah,
that
yeah,
medal, like your Medal of Honor, whatever,
right,
is
right,
shoved. It's
yeah,
stabbed there. It's making you bleed.
yeah,
But in this case, that's not.
right. The way that
That's just a powerful statement. It's not a bad
right,
thing.
right. And the way that I took it was that, like, the hero
Hmm.
that he was is becoming too much to carry. Because I took this as a song about a guy who goes up in a tower, to be completely honest.
Hmm.
I think it's the origin story of a villain.
Ooh.
Yeah, I really, really do. And especially, he talks about the livestock running, and they
Mm.
repeat that. They repeat that. That's
Yeah.
such a freaking up in a tower gimmick.
That's another one of the good things about this album. It's so
Yeah.
neat that even your perspective, it's like, oh, man, I like that better than mine was. It's
Right.
like,
Yeah. I mean, I knew that there was something deeper in the song, so I was like, I gotta look up these lyrics because
yeah,
they're
of
saying
course
something here,
there
you
is
know.
because of the way they construct songs.
And yeah, it was that's what I got out of it. I think, and the thing is, they don't offer an explanation. They don't offer remorse. They just describe the dude.
Yeah.
They just describe him and like what it is that kind of drove him, in my opinion, to look at other people as nothing but livestock. Like and man, yeah, it's a heavy, heavy freaking song, dude.
Yeah, I'm looking at the lyrics now as you were
Yeah,
talking, and you're right.
yeah,
And again, like I was saying a bunch of times, this album's so good that you do yourself a disservice by not, because this, just some of the wordplay I'm seeing in here is
yeah,
wordplay. Is heavy, but in a real, like, of course you think what, or anybody thinks what our veterans and those kind of guys have went through is heavy.
yeah, yeah,
So
for
this
sure.
is heavy about that, but still, it still honors. It's not
Yeah,
dogging
definitely.
nobody.
Right, right. And this is my thing too. Like my conclusion, because of where my brain takes it,
Hmm.
is, they, like I said, they end up in a tower.
Hmm.
They don't ever say that in the song. They leave it open. They
Right,
leave like what the conclusion actually is. They leave it open.
right.
That's just what I got from the livestock imagery and stuff. Um,
Yeah, I see it, especially after I kind of glanced over the lyrics. There's definitely that kind of you're killing or you're thinking about killing or
yeah,
a chunk of people,
right, right, a
and
massive
you
amount
don't
of
even see them as
people, right,
right. You
right,
see them like these scary, creepy elites probably see us, the normal people. There's
yeah,
livestock. They're just
yeah,
the little things that do the thing. That's
right,
that disconnection that either your cult or your MK Ultra, hi Ryan, tinfoil hat. That's the thing they either
yeah,
break in your brain so you don't, you see people as not valuable, not people. You forget that you're me. That's all it is. You're just me.
right, right,
Yeah, that's such a neat perspective. And the way they address a situation like this, because
yeah,
this is PTSD, maybe. This
sure,
is
yeah,
uh maybe being he's definitely breaking whatever's going
right,
on, whoever the subject of the song is,
right, right, right,
which is a heavy topic, and it's a heavy, but it's not. It doesn't come across like that. It didn't come across negative, heavy
right,
like
no,
doom metal
yeah,
does, you know?
yeah, yeah. That's the thing. Like, I started picking up little things in the lyrics, and I was like, shit, I gotta look at what this song
Yeah,
says, because you don't hear it on first pass.
right.
It's sounds like a cool hip hop song with all these, and they distract you with all the neat stuff going on in the song. Like I said, so many neat little tricks in the
I
song.
know.
I think they did it on purpose. I
Yeah,
really, it's
there's
like, yeah,
every minute of this album deserves your attention
yeah,
because it's cool. There's something cool. No
yeah,
matter where you look. The intros. I hate intros. I think intros are dumb. Half the time I don't see the point in them. I don't like it when Tool does it.
yeah.
But these are cool. They're a cool
Well,
little vibe, you know what I mean?
yeah. On 3 Feet High and Rising, they have skits,
Yeah.
and it's where I learned to say instead of goddamn, Van Dam, and I still say that. So, so if it wasn't for those skits,
Right.
I would not say Van Dam. I would
Well,
not say Van Dam it.
that was
So,
part of the experience of this album and us finally getting into a hip hop album
yeah,
genre or whatever because we both have opinions and stories in this genre.
dude,
I couldn't have picked a better start. The only knock to this album is it's too much. It's too much.
it is. There's a lot going on. We've got
I
five
can't do
songs
it.
left.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't do it. I know nothing I'm going to say will do this album credit.
yeah. Wait, we've
It's
got
so
seven
good.
songs left. Good lord.
So now that we got that song out of the way,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
AI thing, man,
yeah, yeah. I
it
mean,
just pops up and it wants to do, it's like, hey, we can do this, we can do that. And
right,
it's all things that I want to do,
right,
which was a little weird, which is the joke about it trying to be my new best friend.
right.
And the other night, I think I sent a message. We have that group with where we're trying to work things out with Adam. I'm
Yeah.
sitting listening to somebody with AI did this 60 and 70s Delta blues cover of
Mhm.
Cypress Hill album. And
Nice.
fuck, it's so good, dude.
Oh man.
And
Is
I'm
it
listening to it and I'm just
which
like,
album is it?
uh, the one before Insane in the Brain.
Oh, okay. Wow. So early. Okay.
And it's so, dude, it's so good the way they choose to, uh, and it's AI. I know it. I know
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's good. It doesn't quite have that soul.
Yeah.
There's something missing, but so I was like, oh, okay. Hey, maybe AI is a good tool, right? Because that's creative what the guy did.
Sure.
But then Spotify starts glitching on me, and I notice that pop up. And to me, that's come here, come here. I've
Right.
I've got what you need.
I got candy for you, baby.
Right. Give me your attention.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, how does it know? It's
You have to
starting to
tell it.
know what I like.
Yeah. I've used it before though, actually.
Oh, the
So
Gemini thing. I didn't use it, but I
yeah,
thought about it, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh,
yeah,
that sounds fun.
when you make the playlist, you have to tell it what to do. It doesn't
Yeah.
just automatically make it. I used it because I wanted to hear like some new music.
Mhm.
So I picked a bunch of different musical categories and had
Yeah.
it make me like I was like make me a playlist of doom metal songs that came out in 2025.
Right.
And it did that for me. Um,
Right. But that's not what this was. This felt weird to me. It felt
yeah,
like I felt like I noticed the thing. The give me your attention. Take it,
interesting.
give it to me. And attention, if nothing else, it's just energy, right?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
So this I don't know because I'm weird. Fuck it, I don't care. For some reason, my thought was, oh wow, it's learning what to do because it wants my attention all the time.
Man,
Why does something that's not sentient want my attention?
I don't know, man, it's interesting.
So
Yeah.
if would that be what people think of as a demon? Because it
I
just
hope not.
all your attention is starting to go into it.
Right.
Isn't music the reverse? All your attention is coming out of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. AI is a real issue. I think it's a real, real big, complicated.
Dude. So I have decided that I'm going to have AI help me write my album.
All right, go for it.
But the thing that's funny about it is ChatGPT told me this is what ChatGPT told me to do.
All right.
And it was what I was already going to do. So it was funny. Um, have AI help me make demos.
Hmm.
And then once I have a structure and a song to take it into a studio with real musicians, and when we actually record it, have the real musicians learn the parts.
Yeah, that'd be great, AI. But I don't know real musicians that
Right,
want to do this. I don't have any
right.
money to give real musicians to do
Yeah,
this.
yeah. But I mean that if you're going to use AI, I think that would be the way to go. You know, go.
Honestly, if I found a way to use AI to create some of this music in my head, I'd probably do it a handful of times
Yeah,
and just be like, that's it. It's out of my head. Go away.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I play around with unconventional song structures
Hmm.
and things like that, which are harder to convey to um, actual musicians.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, no,
Whereas
I
if,
get it.
yeah,
I'm
whereas
sure I
if,
would have fun for a while being able to go, oh, I like this beat, but what if we took, I don't care, the drum out and
right,
added a saxophone? I'm
right.
sure I would be able to create something. It's just, I don't know, go for it. Do it. See how it turns
Yeah,
out. Use it as a
yeah, yeah.
tool.
See
I'm
what
just not
happens.
there yet.
Yeah. I mean, I actually know a couple musicians, and the musicians who I know musicians. So
Hmm.
the chances of actually getting it turned into actual music are relatively good, you know.
Okay. Yeah, if I can
So
do it.
yeah, yeah, I'm gonna try
Don't
it. Yeah,
talk about it, be about it.
yeah.
That's all it's left. Just shut
I
up and
gotta
do it.
figure it out, dude. Yeah, I'm almost 52.
Yeah,
I wanna
shut up
I
and do
wanna
it.
put this damn album out, dude.
Do it.
That should have come out when I was 30, but
Do
whatever.
it.
Going to,
Then
going
maybe
to.
I'll have to
We'll talk
ask
about
you
my album on
questions.
here.
And so back to this really, really long album.
Yeah,
Track 13.
down the line.
Yeah, at this point, I wrote, man, I hope you are still all in because personally, I think every song is great, but I know
Yeah,
it's getting so long.
yeah.
And this is another song. It's like I couldn't find the lyrics, and I'm trying to listen, and everybody's so good, and there's so much subtle, like,
So, dude, it's really funny because there's a line about dancing on a crumbling stage or something
mm,
along those lines. So I thought the song was about strippers.
oh, that's funny,
And then I went and looked up the lyrics because I was like, I don't want to say this is a stripper song if it's not. And it's
right?
not.
It's
It's about
no,
telling lies to survive, basically, is what it's about. And it's
oh
about, yeah,
wow,
yeah, yeah.
but isn't that
What
let's
strippers do? It is
yeah,
what strippers do. Yeah. It
So
is what
isn't it
stripper
just
is.
clever wordplay to describe that?
Right. Or maybe that those couple lines are about a stripper,
Yeah.
you know?
Or maybe they understand that they have before told lies to survive and it makes them kind of sleazy.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's what it was about. So I'm glad I didn't say it was a stripper song.
Right.
Because it's not.
This
Uh,
song to me, this is a great song. It's a
yeah,
great hip hop
yeah, it's
song,
good.
but I know what's next. So I'm
Yeah.
excited because I know what's next. So
Rock rats. Yeah.
again, I'm like, oh, I like the song.
Yeah.
Same old cliche. Everything is good.
Yep.
There's so much to like every minute of this song. The problem for me was I know what's next. So I'm
Yeah.
excited to uh, I, I love the song Kid Gloves. It's different than the other
Good
songs that
song.
blew my mind, but this is a
Yeah.
great song. I'm
I like it
excited
a lot too.
for you to hear it for the first time.
Yeah.
What did you think?
Well, first of all, I love the line, I rock brass knuckles over my kid gloves.
All right.
That's fire.
So you
That,
wake up with busted teeth, but
yeah.
you know you felt real love.
Yeah, that's fire, dude.
Wordplay.
So, yeah. So obviously, I mean, to me, the song is about love being a weapon. It's about toxic relationships. It's about being in a relationship with someone but hustling them.
This is
Like,
where she says the line about, but I'm bedrock at hospitals.
yeah, that's awesome.
I wish I could remember. Go ahead. I want to try to
Yeah.
remember what that first part of that line is
Um,
that deserves.
it's about like even when the relationship was over, when there is sometimes when there's a relationship that's so like a drug,
Yes.
whereas even when it hurts, it's still good. You still can't let it go, but the memories are all fucked up. It's a cool song, man. It talks about real life, talks
Hmm.
about things that a lot of people have gone through. I honestly hate the term toxic relationships, but it's out there.
Of,
Um,
of course. What else would you explain it where, like, I've been toxic. I don't do it on
yeah,
purpose, but
I
something
just
about the mix.
I just never used the word toxic in casual conversation until it became this thing. Like
I get what you're saying.
I would like a toxic person, I just call him an asshole. Or a toxic relationship would be a shitty relationship. It like calling it all toxic poison. It just
Yeah.
it's weird to me. I mean, obviously it's the language that everyone speaks now, so I've adapted it,
It's
but
funny that
adopted it, but
you're you took a minute to kind of talk about the toxic element of
yeah.
the relationships and how you kind of got that vibe from the song. I was just looking at the lyrics and the vibe's actually a little bit different. She's
Really?
saying, especially for her, she's kind of saying like, I can be toxic, but I'm also solid for you. I'm here for you. That's part of the love too. Because
But
that
isn't that
line
toxic?
I was trying to remember is I get nervous at parties, but I'm
Right.
bedrock at hospitals. That's a neat line because
Yeah,
a
okay.
party is kind of like everybody don't know me. I might need to be a little open, a little more
Right.
whatever. But
A
a
little
hospital
performative.
is, man, I got
Yeah.
to be steady. I got to be that bedrock. I got to be that friend that my friend needs or that mom that my. So just that line alone, the
Sure.
juxtaposition of it and just the wordplay, it's like, I get that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that makes total sense. Yeah, that's a fire freaking line.
And the way it fits in the song too is like,
Yeah.
it's the duality of it, of maybe of a tough lover, right? And
Yeah.
that's, I have to use that word kind of strongly in this circumstance. I don't mean physically somebody beat somebody. I don't
Right.
mean that. It
Right.
sounds like they're saying they know that they were too tough of a lover, whatever that means,
Right.
and they're sorry, they know, but
Okay.
they were just trying to be love. They were just trying to show you it's the storytelling that we like. We liked it in
Yeah.
American Aquarium. We liked it when Jim Christie did it. We like it on down the line. It's just in
Yeah.
hip hop.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So
Right
good.
on. Well, I'll have to look at the lyrics because I didn't look at them with the song. I
I know.
just, yeah.
I had advantage because I know the song and I listened to the lyrics
Right, you
many,
listen to
many
it.
times.
Yeah, 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 sure.
I know for a fact it's POS that says it, but just when he says crying wolf to this pagan, I was like, that's
Yeah,
a
I heard
cool
that.
line.
That's fire. Yeah, yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, yeah, they're all good.
Yeah,
They're all lyrics. We're beating you guys over the head with it, anybody that's happened to listen, but this album is fucking good.
it is extremely good.
It's so good. It's a little long,
Yep.
which hurts it because every song is good, but you're like,
But here's the thing too. When you're listening to it at your house, you're not going to be sitting down taking notes on every song and thinking about how you're going to explain it to someone. You're going
that's
to freaking
true.
pop it in and you're going to rock out. So
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
only an hour. You know what I mean? What made it long for me is coming up with different things for each song
Oh yeah,
because I don't want to neglect any of them.
right.
So that's what an hour of hip hop is not a long time to give to hip hop.
No,
So yeah,
and the way it flows too is a little bit different than most hip hop albums. These
yeah,
aren't singles put together in an album, even though they might be. It's
right,
just the overall sound of the album, I guess. Maybe it was a concept and I don't know it, or maybe it's just a perfect representation of this group. But the whole album fits together.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It gets to the point, and that this is the problem or the issue or whatever with the next song. It's the 16th track.
17th track, 16th song.
Yes, but it was only 40. Oh gosh, no, I got ahead of myself.
Yeah, no,
Top Gun
Popgun War
War.
is the next. I
All I
literally
wrote was,
just
damn it, another banger.
yeah, I just wrote it's a song about everyday life. Like it's about dealing with being in a cubicle or walking down the street. You know what I mean?
Another banger.
Nice.
I don't know what else to tell.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, yes, it's so everyday. It's
yeah,
so relatable. It's so accessible in a way that hip hop usually isn't.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And talented. We said it time and time again. The problem is we can't, at this moment, we don't know which person is doing exactly which
Right,
thing.
right,
So it's hard to narrow it down and say, Laserbeak's beats are the coolest because they probably
right,
are. But I haven't got to
right.
them yet because Dessa was amazing. And we know the other guys are going to be amazing too.
Yeah,
Overwhelmed in a
yeah.
good way. The next song is where I skipped ahead to. Short track, introduction or
Reintroduction, just in case you
reintroduction.
forgot,
It's
on the
42
18th
seconds
track.
long. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's just a
I just
fun
put
little break.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
fun
42
little-
seconds. It was cool.
yeah,
Again, cool music break.
yeah.
And then is this the last song on the album? No, no.
No,
But these
there
last
are
two songs
three.
go hard.
Yeah, yeah. And there's kind of a line like a the last three songs are almost like a story.
Yes, yes,
So
yes. And it's
yeah,
three. You're right. Good
yeah.
catch. Because
Um,
we got
Live
Live,
or Let
Let
Die.
Die, which is the one we're on,
Right.
kind of starts it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And yeah, I wrote straight bars.
Mm,
And then I said it's a song about hip hop, alcohol, drugs, and love.
yeah,
And
real shit.
what it is. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I'm the same as you. And it again, it sells the song short just because I'm running out of ways to describe on my first playthrough
yeah.
how
Right.
fucking good this album is, how much I really, really enjoy it. And
Yeah,
like
definitely.
so 17, I just wrote pretty much what you did. Another great song, another great representation. I
Right.
didn't have the lyrics, so my experience was cut a little bit short,
Yeah.
which at this point is fine because I know I'll be back with a lot of these songs.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I said, I'm gonna buy this thing,
Yeah.
put it in my stereo. So
Yeah, I love these guys. These guys are
yeah,
great. I love
yeah.
them even more than I did before.
I went on Discogs and already put it in my cart. So
Nice.
yeah.
I'll be interested to see if it's a double album, if there's anything in the packaging that mentions
Sure.
why there's so many. All right,
Yeah.
so unfortunately, we breezed through whatever, another great song that
Yeah.
somebody else is going to listen to, and it might be their favorite track.
Right.
That's how good these songs are. Just because I didn't catch everything in it doesn't mean when whoever listens to this decides to check out this album that they won't catch their favorite verse or
Yeah,
their favorite beat or melody in one of these songs, like this one, Live and Let Die,
yeah,
where I'm overwhelmed. There's so much going on. It's so good. I,
yeah. And I mean, it's liver let die.
is it?
Liver.
I didn't write that down. Clever.
Yeah,
See,
man.
and I didn't even catch that.
Yeah. So that I wrote. I at first I was like, oh, I wonder if this is like a Paul McCartney thing. And then I said, oh, it says liver. So
Mm,
that's and there's a lot of stuff about getting drunk in this song.
right.
So yeah, I mean, it's
I bet the
definitely
lyrics are like just or not justifying. I'm sorry, glorifying getting drunk. I bet they're not.
yeah. No, I'm sure it's examining it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it. Their lyrics are very examination. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, definitely.
So the next song, it's like the 18th at
Yeah,
this point,
yeah.
is I'm Talking,
I'm talking, which is about
and
trying to make it.
it had lyrics, and I was like, let's go, fucking
Yeah,
lyrics.
yeah, yeah,
And then I write real shit.
yeah,
They are talking about stuff that I relate to on a real level.
yeah. Anybody who's a creative person has ever tried to hustle for this, for
Yes.
they're gonna relate to it.
And
If
they
you've
do a
ever,
little nerd thing in here that
yeah,
I just loved. POS says, I came, I saw, I played Contra.
he does say that. Yes.
I
I
loved
was
it. I
actually
was
gonna
like,
write that down, so I'm glad you did.
yeah,
Yeah,
I had to. I
yeah.
was like, God, that's so cool.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. But
And that's probably the last of my notes on that. Just how good is
yeah,
the song? It's
it's a
real
good song.
subject matter, real shit in a
Yeah,
good way. They're discussing it. They're not saying you're a jerk if you feel like this. They're not even necessarily saying they're a bad person because they did this. They're
right.
just, let's talk about it. Let's feel about it.
Yeah.
Last
So
song.
last
Jesus
track,
Christ.
Jaded.
This song, dude.
It's the perfect song to end the album.
Oh, because yeah,
It
you're not
hits.
following this.
Yeah, yeah. And it's about the cost of fame. That's what it's about, man. It's about losing yourself. It's about losing your friends. It's about getting to where you are. But is it all worth it? It's just yeah.
So good.
It's about the pits that you can fall into. It's
All of
yeah,
my things about it basically in capital letters. Just my God, how good is this song?
yeah,
What doesn't it give you? What doesn't this album give you? If you like hip hop, other than that straight up, I'm a gangster, very ego
right.
driven, what doesn't this
Nobody's robbing a
album?
bank in this album. On this album.
Right. But that's it. What
Yeah.
do you want out of hip hop that this album or this song at least it's so
I
good.
mean, yeah, dude, I love it. I thought it was a great freaking album. This is the first time I've ever listened to it.
Hmm.
Uh, I'm like I said, I'm gonna buy it.
Oh
And
yeah, it's a
I'm excited to get to know these guys more. I hate that they've been around. Like this album came out in 2008,
I know.
so I hate that they've been around. And this is their second album, so
Right. And it's so good.
yeah,
It's
it,
like we talk about bands that are they put out albums and you can kind of tell. I don't remember who it was. We might even talk about a little bit with Brain Dead by Sunday. Is
yeah.
sometimes you can tell that they're really starting out. I don't mean
Right,
that
right,
as an
right. They're working on
insult.
their ideas and stuff. Yeah,
This is another album. We've had a few of these that hit the home run.
yeah, definitely.
If you love, as a matter of fact, this I loved this final song. They
Yeah,
could, it had to be the final song. You're not fucking following this. I'm glad it's over at this point, but
yeah,
wow, wow, what a fun, fulfilling, surprising little journey. It was an experience with this
yeah,
album
definitely. Yeah, and I
that I hadn't
think
yet got to. So
yeah,
it was a whole kind of new experience. The
yeah,
sum up for me is, and let me speak slowly and clearly so everyone can understand. You need to hear this album. I don't care if it's just Jaded, which closes the album, it's phenomenal, or you just pick one, Last Call, or The Wren, or Kid Gloves, one of the songs that brought me to it. I don't care. Pick one of these songs, listen to it, and then I don't have to say anymore
Yeah.
because this album is so good. I cannot express to the listener, and I talk a lot. I say a lot of dumb shit, but this album is beyond my word capability. It's so good. It's a masterpiece. I've used that word before too. It's lyrically good. It's music. Listen to this album, period. That's my review. I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue. I ain't got nothing clever to say. This is the last time I'm saying it. Listen to this album. You'll love it. All
Yeah, I
right.
mean, yeah. So for me, it's like if you like Wu-Tang Clan, if you like Planet Asia, Dilated Peoples,
Oh.
uh, any of the Midwest stuff, if you like Atmosphere, if you like Brother Ali, if
Hmm.
you're into any of that, if you're into hip hop collectives, if you like Jurassic 5, if you
Hmm.
like rocking back and forth, if you like lyrics that will really make you think, if you like surprises, um, check this album out. I mean, there is absolutely this album. There was is nothing on this album that I would not recommend. I know
Absolutely.
I know that Mr. Icon and myself may not look like hip hop heads, and that's fine. But I have been listening to rap music since I was like 5 years old.
I just love
I
music.
promise you. Yeah, like I know what I'm talking about. This album is amazing. You should definitely check it out.
I knew it'd be good. I knew you would like it. I know
Yeah,
other people that listen will like it, but even I didn't know how.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. This has really made me want to like see, this is the thing. Like I love hip hop. Like I
right.
really, really do.
I like it when it's done like this. I feel like,
Yeah.
and we touched on it, I feel like a lot of stuff, no offense, you get credit for like NWA, the way they started things, and that's cool, right? They did
Yeah.
a thing. But man, to me, whatever's going on with what you would call the mainstream hip hop is so
Yeah. It's not good
watered
for the most
down.
part.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
offense. I understand that if all you have is that gang life, and I get it. If that's all you have, I get it.
Yeah.
But we have enough artists telling us that side of it. I
For
don't
sure.
I don't need personally the more negativity, but I love hip hop. So
Yeah.
here's
Yeah.
Doomtree.
Right on. And I mean, so I'm a little more like I'm not a big gangster rap guy.
Right.
Um, but I mean I do like NWA, you know,
Yeah. I
and
like Onyx,
Onyx is great, yeah. But see, here's the thing about Onyx too, is they were discovered by Jam Master Jay.
and they're storytellers too.
Right, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Well, I mean, the thing is too, NWA are storytellers too, you know.
Yes, yes.
Um, it's funny because I know, well, Q
Hmm.
hates Ice-T. He thinks that
Really?
Ice-T is pop rap.
He's right, but I get
And
it.
so he's like, Ice-T sucks. He's like, Ice-T is not hard. He's not real. That's pop rap. Um,
He he was one of the
it's
first guys to say that he wasn't really gangster, right?
I
Wasn't
don't
he
know,
one of the
man. I'd
early
have to.
ones to be like,
Did Ice-T say he wasn't gangster? I
I
know
think
that Ice-T
EVE
like
was the only one that was really like
I know
gangster.
I know Ice-T had a pretty good childhood.
Yeah.
But I also think that like there was a point where he lived with his aunt in the projects too.
Mhm.
So I'm not really sure. I watched a documentary on it one time, but it was
I
long.
thought it was like uh those guys, each of them individually, the gangsters and everybody, the real bangers, knew they were doing something with music. So they were kind of like,
Left him alone.
yeah, don't fuck with those guys. And they didn't
Right.
let nobody fuck with those guys. So they're
Right.
like, from my understanding, except
Yeah.
EVE, they were all kind of banger adjacent.
Well, Yella, I'm pretty sure Yella. I mean, if we're talking about just NWA,
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
yeah,
Gangster as fuck. Yep.
yeah, yeah. If we're talking about just NWA, I'm pretty sure Yella did some shit.
Yeah.
um, but I know Dre was an art school kid.
Man, do you
Maybe didn't have the greatest life in the world, but probably wasn't out selling dope and stuff.
how
I really don't know about Ren and Ice Cube, to be honest.
man, there's this crazy I don't know. We were talking about earlier that there's so much we touched on, or I did,
Yeah,
weird, dark secrets and things going on in hip hop that's almost unique to that genre.
yeah,
And it's dark stuff, like supposedly, I don't know. You never know how these rumors become like big rumors or possible or
right.
anything.
Sure,
But
sure.
like Dre's connected to that type of guy that to get your record deal, he's gonna make you blow him or he's gonna F you in the butt because nothing to do. He might be gay. I don't know anything like that or anything, but a lot of
Right.
it is like a because he need the it's maybe a
It's
little bit
power.
to the extreme of what we were talking about that needs to be the me, the alpha in the hip hop.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
And
don't know, man.
yeah, but that's dark.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard about like Suge Knight breaking or holding Vanilla Ice out a window
I mean, he
and
kind of I don't know, he just kind of
and
had one of those
breaking
faces.
Eazy-E's arm.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard about.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't heard about and I think we all know about the mystical thing, which is
No. Do you know
whoa.
some weird tinfoil hat crap I don't know?
So mystical. No, I mean this is just reality, dude.
Was he girl, you look good, won't you back that? Is that mystical?
No, that's juvenile, but
Okay.
close. Mystical is shake that ass.
Yep.
But
All
watch
right.
yourself. All right. So Mystical, there was a woman
Mm-hmm.
who was working for Mystical
Okay.
and she was embezzling money.
Ooh.
She stole millions of dollars from him.
Ooh.
And he told her to meet him at the studio. She came in the studio and he had like him and four of his boys there and they gang raped her and videotaped it and had her saying like this is what happens when you rob from Mystical, like making her like uh,
Mm-hmm.
and she got a hold of the tape and gave it to the police and Mystical went to prison.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Damn it, man.
yeah.
I don't
The
know.
crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead,
What do we how do you even begin to assign blame?
dude. I'm not even touching that shit. To be
Like,
honest, because
yeah, she shouldn't have stole millions of dollars.
yeah,
But I mean,
that's not the proper
but
uh,
is it fucking actions and
response,
consequence? No, I don't agree with
dude.
rape. I can't.
Brother, see, that's why I didn't want to touch it. We are on a podcast. I'm just gonna, yeah, yeah.
But
I get what you're saying. Okay,
that's
I
a part of
totally
the danger,
100% get what you're saying.
right? That's a part of the danger and the thing that I try to point at that I don't like in hip hop.
Yeah.
There is that since I'm him, I'll
Mhm.
take it a little farther than you will
Yeah.
because I'm him. You know what I mean? And it's like, no, no, that
Yeah.
doesn't make you cool.
Right, right, right.
You're not
Well,
cool because you got revenge on this girl. I
yeah,
mean, you deserved your revenge, but man,
yeah,
now you've done something that's like, ooh, dude,
yeah.
two
And I mean,
wrongs.
it's a mafia thing. You know what
Yes.
I mean? Totally 100% a mafia thing. So,
Yeah, I get
yeah.
it.
I mean, dude, it's a different. It's so. I'm just gonna throw this out there. Please don't crucify me. It's a
Uh-oh.
mindset that I understand. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
absolutely.
It's a mindset that I have seen in real life
Hmm.
and seen multiple times in movies and shit.
Right.
Not endorsing it, not saying
No.
that it was the
Well,
right thing to do. You know,
that
just
stereotype of that hard ass business motherfucker that you don't cross is a
Yeah.
real stereotype. Just
Yeah.
unfortunately, people want to be that.
Yep.
So they're quick to show you, I'll punch you, I'll break your arm because
Yeah.
I want you to think I'm that uh like I'm saying I'm that him when they're
Yeah.
really not. Their word isn't good enough to stand and say, "No, we do it this way because it's the right way or we fight."
Right.
So
Yeah.
they can't do that. So it's just like, I don't like what you said. It makes me look, so we fight. And it's like you're missing it.
Yeah.
You're exposing the work. A lot of hip hop to me, because we know guys in the business
Yeah.
that want to project this image and it's not. It's
Right.
except for in the business, it's just like, oh yeah, don't go near that guy. That guy sucks. In
Yeah.
hip hop, at first it was like, as long as you could fake it good, they all got behind you because they
Yep.
love that alpha, the one mentality, and people started faking it.
Yeah.
And then they just started covering it up and being like, whatever. Ice T's a real gangster. Ice Cube is a real gangster. Who
Right.
cares if
Right.
he isn't or is at this point? He's a
Yeah.
musical legend. He's done good. Even he tells you not to bang.
Right. Right. Well, shit. He's rich as hell.
Right.
Makes
So it's
Disney movies, you know?
right. So what is it? What is it? The raw? Is it that thing we've talked about where when the new genre is firing up, there's like just raw. It's new. We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's just hip hop. And since the streets, that real street life is so gritty, so dirty, that's why uh, the sounds need to be gritty and dirty. And
Right. I don't know, man. So I remember like I've watched a lot of documentaries about hip hop and all
Mhm.
that stuff, you know. And I remember one of the documentaries that I watched, somewhat an early hip hop guy, I can't remember who he was, but he said that hip hop was the ghetto CNN. And I like
He's
that.
not wrong.
Yeah, I like that. You know, it's kind of like folk music in the '60s. It's,
You know,
it's
that actually tracks
yeah,
really, really well because
yeah,
CNN right now is also not really honest.
fair, fair,
And I'm not picking sides. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm
yeah,
just objectively saying CNN have lied. We all know it. Pick sides.
yeah,
They've obfuscated truths. They've worded things. It's perfect. It's the perfect example of hip hop being, because some of it's real news and we need to hear it and we need to know it.
yeah,
And there's really people out there that are fighting for their lives. But there's also people out there that are fighting because they want to. They're just
right,
mad. They're
sure,
just upset.
sure, yeah. I mean,
That's a
honestly, like I'm not a news guy.
right.
Um, for a while in like the 2000, like the late 2000s, early 2010s,
Hmm.
I watched Fox News as entertainment.
Yeah, because it is
Yeah, I didn't watch it as a news source. I watched it because I thought it was funny.
opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of what people said on there was so fucking outrageous, and
And
so I
I'm
would watch
okay,
it for
right?
that.
I'm
Yeah. What's
okay. If
that?
you want to have a wild opinion,
Yeah,
cool. Tell me. I'm good.
yeah, yeah.
Just don't come
Sure.
at me like it's the truth.
Right,
Whether it is or not, it might, I don't know. But
right.
if I don't know, can and that's the big thing too. Can we not just go, okay, Keith might know it, or anybody might not know exactly what it means to be, let's pick something controversial, a furry. Okay, maybe I, the furry, should just take 10th of a second to go, hey, Keith, I'm not trying to get into your shit. It's just,
Yeah,
this is the thing I like. I do it over here in the privacy of my home. And then you go, oh, yeah, cool, dude. Fist bump, do your thing. I'm not into it. Do your thing. And we go and do our things. No
yeah.
one can really do that anymore. It becomes, you're a what? No, you can't be in my neighborhood.
Right, right,
What you
right.
mean in your neighborhood? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
who gets to decide? And it's the same thing as, unfortunately, when they started integrating the neighborhoods,
yeah,
assholes being like, no, the you don't get to be, you're the other. It
Yeah,
all comes down to, like we said with the shooting, the livestock, othering. You're not me.
you're something outside of that.
You're the opposition.
Yeah, dude. So it's funny that you mentioned furries.
Hmm.
I wanted a couple things, but
All right.
one thing just real fast. It's
No,
funny.
no, talk to me. Let's do it.
Um, in Casey's school goes up to sixth grade,
Uh-huh.
and there was furries
Hmm.
in his school. There were these girls who dressed up like cats
Okay.
and crawled around on the floor.
Nope.
And when they were in lunch, they ate their food on
Nope.
the floor out of dishes. Um,
Nope.
and Casey is now scared to death of furries. He's like, there is something really, really weird about those people. He was like, I hate them. So,
It's,
yeah,
boy, this is a tough one.
yeah,
There's a lot going on with that specific kink to
yeah,
where it would cause anybody, whatever, call it whatever you want, as far as normal, I'll say
yeah.
the majority of people to react in kind of a almost repulsed way
Hmm.
from misunderstanding or just because you're playing in a sandbox of, are you talking about bestiality?
Right,
What do you
right.
mean you think you're a cat?
Yeah,
Listen, idiot, you're not.
right.
That's
Right.
fine. You can be a girl that likes girls, a boy that likes boys. Go, 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 go. But you know what you can't be?
A cat.
Other than human.
Yeah, yeah. It's a very weird. So Casey does not get it. He, at his age, has already seen furries because there were furries at his school, which
I
I
think
didn't
it's the
even.
new oh God, this is a good idea. And let me see if I can I think it's the new like TV or the new, what do they call that? Like substitute, not substitute, but like the new quote babysitter thing.
Oh, yeah,
It's the new thing.
yeah,
Um Anime's popular, so
it is.
cat girls and all that's popular. I think it's just play imagination and no one stops
Right,
these young ladies and says, "All right, here's the deal. It's okay to pretend, to imagine, to even play out some fantasies, but that's in the privacy of your own home.
right. You
When you
don't
go
walk
out
into.
into public, there's at least a social contract, and this goes for gangsters, over religious people, all of it. There
Yeah,
should be known that there's at least a social contract. It means we should all stick to it.
yeah.
That we try to behave at a very like base, comfortable level for everyone just because it's the
Right.
right thing to do.
That would be nice. Yeah,
And people start not doing it and all kinds of things. Like when you're learning to socialize and develop and all that with people, right? Like he is at that age,
yeah, yeah.
you need subconsciously to see like eyebrows raise and smiles when you're talking and
Sure.
the stuff like me talking with my hands. That's all stuff that's hitting you on a subconscious level that you don't even realize.
Right,
So
right.
taking all that away is just a shock. It's just like, this isn't how you know what I mean?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And it's just, is it the new, we all know parents who tried to be their kid's best friend, which
Right.
allowed them to act up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Just, is this just the new version of that? Oh, of course, honey, you can be a cat, whatever, just leave mommy alone.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I mean, I think it's freaking weird. I remember when I was younger and I first
Mhm.
heard about furries, it was a sexual thing.
That's,
So the fact that there are children now who identify as furries and are part of the furry community is weird to me.
yeah.
So yeah, I don't. It's strange, dude.
We also get into that point, and we've kind of touched on this before. At what point, God, this is going to be tough to,
Yeah,
if
navigate.
someone is gross, so gross, sexually attracted to an animal, fuck, that is so
They
gross.
shouldn't be.
But if it happens,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
is it okay to let them furry? Because it keeps them from,
From furry and animals.
yes,
I mean, dude, I say furry. Like whatever you want to do, be you. You know.
right.
Uh, so like,
I don't think the public, which means everybody that's in public, need to know who you're sleeping with and how. I just don't
fair.
think it's important unless it's
Yeah,
me, right?
yeah,
Unless it's me or you're hurting.
yeah.
Why do we need to know?
Fair,
Why
fair,
do I need to know if, uh, I don't know, it seems like anymore if we're getting a new movie star, they have to tell you they are gay. I don't
fair.
care.
Yeah, yeah.
Are they always playing a gay character? Now it's yes, but
Right,
no? Yeah, then I don't care. Because to me,
right.
I don't care who Scarlett Johansson actually,
He's banging.
yeah. I
Yeah.
care that she was awesome as the Black Widow and she was awesome as
The
same
Black
with
Widow.
if you follow the politicians. I
Yeah,
don't need to know if you like cocaine or you like girls, as long as it's not little girls.
right. Well,
So why do you want
uh,
to know?
some people
Why do
look
we
at
want to know?
with politicians. Some people look at things like that as moral failings.
And
So
that's
that's
maybe
why that
maybe
stuff is.
politician is a different example because that's
Yeah,
a good example.
yeah,
If you're supposed to be the leader,
yeah.
you need. We talked about this again with people in the wrestling business who want to be, you know what I mean? If you're gonna act like the leader,
Yeah.
listen to me and know what I'm talking about, you need to have gotten there. You need to have earned it. You need to have, and if you're a furry or a massive cocaine addict,
Right.
let's be real honest about human beings, right?
Yeah.
If you've let one flaw in, I don't have just one flaw. So if
Oh,
you started looking at just one of my flaws, I don't
you
know,
find
pick one.
others.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Well,
The
it's
other,
all tough personality traits, which is very prevalent in hip hop, which is why we've had a
yeah,
hard time because there is good to I'm that bad motherfucker. I'm gonna get out
right.
there and get my money no matter what and get back home to mine, being my family, my wife.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they say my hoe or my bitch, but some of them say my wife,
Yeah.
and we are gonna have a better life
Yeah.
because I'm that bad motherfucker. I get that.
Yeah.
And I get the stories of, hey, I grew up with my homies shooting because that's real.
Yeah.
But there's some of it like mumble rap and straight
Yeah.
glorification. I don't get.
So for me, hip hop that I enjoyed still,
Mhm,
has never really been about the subject matter as much as the. Because, dude, let's be honest. Like,
mhm.
Wu Tang Clan has songs about shooting motherfuckers and selling drugs and smacking hoes.
Yep,
They 100% do. Wu
yep.
Tang Clan is hot fire because
Mhm,
every one of them has bars. The
mhm.
production is ridiculous and revolutionary. So that's always been the thing for me. Like
Mhm.
it's not necessarily about what you're rapping about. It's if your shit is constructed well.
Right, right. Well, some of it
That's yeah.
relies on a gimmick. Again, what we were saying. I think even Eminem has gotten to that point. He's talented. He's super
Yeah.
talented.
Yeah.
But I think he's a gimmick. I'm sorry. I could be wrong, right? But
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he's been around so and what's the stupid saying? You live long enough to see yourself either die the hero or live long enough to
Long
see
enough to
yourself.
see yourself become the villain, yeah.
Has Eminem, like I said earlier, Snoop Dogged, has he
Mhm.
reached that crossover point where he's kind of a character of his own self, but
I
not in a
mean,
bad way?
right. I still love Snoop though.
Yeah,
You
that's what
know,
I need. You
I
don't care.
don't I don't still love Eminem.
I don't either, actually.
Not Afraid, not a good song.
I'm not a
Mockingbird,
fan,
I'm
period.
sorry. Really? I like his
Yeah,
first
he's
three
good.
albums.
He's good.
Yeah.
And I think he's really good. But let's be real honest. He's just really good for a white guy.
Ooh, wowzers.
It's a
That's
gimmick.
serious business.
No, no, I don't mean it that
Really?
way, right? Quite that way.
Yeah.
But as soon as he came out and people were like, yeah, he's okay for a white dude, he, I don't feel like he ever tried to do anything else he just hung his hat on that. Yep,
Yeah.
I'm white.
Yeah.
And it's disingenuous in a way. It
Yeah.
felt disingenuous to me because it was instantly putting that gimmick out front. Hey, not I
Right.
got here because I can rap, because I'm good at hip hop. It was
Understand that.
instantly going like, hey, I got
Being
here
white
because I'm white.
definitely, yeah, being white definitely had a lot to do with, but at the same time, he acknowledged the fact that if he was black with the same skill, he wouldn't have
Hmm.
sold many albums.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, he said that.
yeah,
So he leaned into it, but he also acknowledged it, you
yeah.
know? So
He's the rap version of Kid Rock.
Kid
It's a
Rock's
gimmick.
terrible,
He
dude.
probably lives it.
Yeah,
Eminem probably thinks he's the hardest. He probably, like most of his fans, I run into a lot of fans, so I should be very specific and fair.
yeah.
I run into a lot of Eminem fans, stans as we know them, that think, I know, great pun,
Yeah.
that think 8 Mile is his
Like a
biography.
biography. That's awesome.
And I've even told them, like, no, it's not. It was a movie written, but they definitely wanted him to act. No, man, it's his. It's like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Anyway, great. But
Yeah.
he's become I don't know, a caricature.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So when Eminem's first album came out, my buddy Paul
Hmm.
loved that freaking album, and
A
we
lot of
listened
people
to
did.
it
Yeah.
all the time. He's a big Dr. Dre fan. So
Okay.
yeah. And Eminem did some stuff with Sticky Fingers. He also
Oh,
really likes Sticky.
yeah.
So so
Nice.
yeah.
I didn't
So I
know
mean,
I didn't know Eminem did something with Sticky.
yeah, yeah. So we listened to that album all the time. I didn't buy it. But then when the second album, well, the third album, the second major label release came out,
Hmm.
uh, that freaking first song, right? The Real Slim Shady
Hmm.
was really good. So I
Yeah.
bought it, you know?
Hmm.
I bought it and then I retroactively bought the first one and then I bought the third one. And after that, I was like, okay, I get this guy's thing.
Yeah.
I didn't really need anything beyond that.
Yeah.
And I still feel like that.
Yeah.
And the fact that, he's put out a good song or two since then,
Hmm.
um, doesn't make up for the fact that most of his songs since like 2001 or two have been pretty freaking terrible.
Yeah.
That's
I
just my
feel
opinion, but
there's this weird trend or phenomenon that happens with, it seems like these type of bands and or rap groups that have a very strong, man, dark message where the
yeah,
people kind of go, yeah, that's me too. I smacked my wife because blah blah blah, and I
right,
punch hole, and it's just like that's all Eminem's music became to me.
right,
It's like this is another just nothing song for Kyle's to drink Monster to pretend that they, have black friends. I don't know. I'm just not a
yeah,
big fan of Eminem. I feel like I run into a
really,
lot of his fans that are, and this happens in a lot of different genres of
yeah,
things. Call of Duty fans are generally the worst to game with.
yeah,
ICP fans can get whatever. It's just the Eminem
right.
fans, some of them are just,
Wrestling fans are generally the worst people to talk to.
yeah.
Not but
Right,
WWE
but it's because
fans,
gimmicks.
AEW fans, the
Right, it's
tribalist
because
fans.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
and that's all Eminem is. He was a flash in the pan, basically, because the way he was rapping was a little bit different, a little bit darker. Unless you already knew like ICP and what they called
horrorcore.
horrorcore, but no one did. So when here comes this ghetto adjacent white
Right.
boy, which it's most of us, right? Poor, whatever.
Yeah.
I wish I was the kind of guy, no, not me, but you know what I mean? That would, you insulted me, I smack you. Or,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Eminem's not tough. It's, I'll staple your nutsack to your head. You know what I mean? It's just,
Yeah. Yeah.
how is that? Where's the value in making a song that's just two trailer park girls go around the outside, around the outside?
Choo, choo, choo. Yeah.
Is it clever? Sure. Is it
Choo, choo,
catchy?
choo. Yeah.
Sure. Do you know how to rap? Sure. Are you
Yeah.
good at rap? Absolutely. But your song is pointless.
Right. 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 Right.
There's no, just in my opinion, there are a lot of Eminem songs that don't need to exist.
Right.
There's no value in them. To me,
Yeah. Yeah.
because they're just basic rap songs in the horrorcore genre gimmick.
Yeah.
I don't need it. And that's how I feel about Eminem, and that's kind of hard to express to people because he's one
Right.
of those artists that people love. They get
Yeah. Yeah. People love Eminem. I mean, dude, I don't know how deep we want to get into stuff that we don't like, but I don't like MGK.
Longsword. Yeah, I think he's. I don't get it.
And
I'm
people
too
love
old.
that kid. Yeah. People love that kid. So I don't know. I don't like any trap.
He's one of those characters that you see and you're like, man, this selling your soul to be a famous musician or whatever might be some real shit. Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean,
Tell
people
me I'm
love
wrong.
that kid though. People love that kid. You know?
Do they?
I
Or
know
is it that phenomenon that we've kind of touched on
where if
everybody,
everyone loves him, you love
the
him too.
influencer kind of,
Yeah, yeah, fair.
if you love, it seems like the way younger generations are doing things, they watch, I don't know, for me, I like listen to Rogan's podcast.
Yeah,
So
sure.
it seems like the younger people are like, I'll use Rogan as example. Okay, everything they say is stone cold gospel. If
Yeah.
Rogan tells me that I should like Cam Haines,
Yeah, you're
I'm
gonna
like,
like
okay,
campaigns.
well, introduce me to Cam Haines. Let's learn about Cam Haines. But a
Yeah.
lot of people will go, well, I love Rogan and he tells me what's cool. I like Cam Haines. And I think that's the MGK thing.
Right, sure, sure.
Fear of missing out.
Yeah, it could totally be, dude. I just,
Don't
yeah,
get it.
it's not for me. MGK is not for me.
Yeah, I don't
Dude,
get it.
so do you watch Landman?
Yes.
I haven't watched the last episode yet. But
Also,
of this season, but
can Bratty, Allie Larder at this
uh,
age still get it?
sure, why not? What did you think about Ainsley's interaction with her roommate?
Ainsley's the daughter, right?
Yeah.
With a
Have you
roommate?
got have you gotten there yet?
The neighbor?
No, no, she goes to cheer camp. And she's supposed to have a roommate, and her roommate is
Landman.
what's that?
Oh,
Did you
wait a
say
minute.
Rain Man?
Landman. Am I an
Landman.
episode or two behind?
You might be the last episode just aired yesterday or today.
Okay. I'm not caught up. I remember
Oh, okay.
I'm only an episode or two behind, honestly. I'm trying to pull up my Prime now
Okay.
because you might not be able to tell me your story because it
Oh,
might.
no
I
worries,
love
dude.
the
I
show.
won't.
The show's
If you
cool.
don't if you don't know what I'm talking about, then yeah. Then
No, is there any way we can talk about what happened? Because evidently something happened that offset you or
well, it wasn't necessarily like to me personally, I thought it seemed like an interaction that could legitimately happen, especially considering how sweet and naive Ainsley is. and
Oh yeah.
how righteous some people can be about things.
Mm.
But we could talk about it some, and it kind of ties into what we were talking about with the furries and stuff. But we don't have to talk about it right now, dude. We'll
Did
talk
it
about it.
feel like there's this thing that happened. I watched 18, no, 1923.
Okay,
That
I didn't watch that because I hate Kevin Costner.
the first season
Yeah,
was everything I like because the main Dutton was like an adventurer, right? A big game
sure.
hunter. So the whole season was basically him and what turned out to be his wife on the run. So I was all about it, right? That's the kind of
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
I like. The second season, somebody started narrating
Okay.
and they would talk about stuff like they talked about Israel and Palestine. Motherfucker, they would not have known. And it angered me on a
Yeah.
level that I can't even explain.
Yeah,
They
that doesn't
literally
fit
made a
for a freaking
comment.
Western or whatever.
Yes,
That doesn't fit.
no. And
Well,
it was me think and the reason I pointed out here is because a
yeah,
lot of shows started doing that. They felt like they have to get in their message.
yeah.
And whatever, that's an issue really, and people should care about it, but I don't need
Right.
it. I don't, especially in 1923.
Yeah, yeah. Well, are both of those shows Taylor Sheridan?
Um, I don't know exactly what he had to do with it. I think he wrote something, and then
Okay.
some other people went off and made it. So
Taylor
yes,
Sheridan is like a big conservative, and
yeah.
I know that
Well,
he will
it
put conservative messages in his show.
yeah, when he does it like in Yellowstone, that's
Yeah,
fine. That's
right,
fine. But
right.
it didn't fit. That's what threw me off.
Yeah,
I don't care
yeah,
if your character wants to pick a side of an issue because we all pick sides. It
yeah,
was the fact that it felt to me that a show that I used to love was pushing its opinion that
yeah.
has
No, I get
nothing
it.
to do with the genre of, and that's happening too much.
Yeah, I get
And
it.
is that what happened with this interaction on Landman, or is it? I'm gonna watch it
So,
tonight. So
so yeah, no, I legitimately thought that the reaction was true. Or the
mm.
interaction was true. I felt like it was something
Did they
that could.
touch on a subject that's
It was definitely. If you wanted to make it political, it could 100,000,000,000% have been political. Um,
I'll pay attention and see how it
yeah.
because I've
Oh,
noticed
you'll get
stuff.
it, dude. They smack you in the face with it.
I
It's
hate
not
that
subtle
too.
at all, dude.
Have I
It's
told
just
you my
nuts.
problem with the It remake? I have a really weird problem with this movie.
We talked about the It remake, so you probably did, but refresh my memory.
Okay, so there's a scene where they had all I don't remember exactly how young they're all supposed to be, right? But it's like
Right.
14, 15, whatever.
Yeah.
There's a scene where they all go swimming in their underwear, which
Okay.
includes Bev, who's a 14-year-old girl.
Okay.
I get why you would do something to acknowledge those boys definitely noticed girl.
Yeah, sure.
The camera
Mm,
lingered on a wet, barely dressed 14-year-old girl in
character,
her
yeah.
underwear
Yeah.
for too for my opinion for some reason for too long. And it triggered something in me where I was
Mhm.
like, stop that.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah, I get
Does
it.
that make sense?
Yeah, totally.
I don't
So,
think they did it on purpose. I'm not saying
right.
they did it on purpose, but
Right.
when something like that happens in real life, one of these creepy things, it,
Mhm. Well, do you remember? Well, do you know the Nickelodeon show Victorious?
I don't know the show, but I know a lot about the
Okay.
problem over at Nickelodeon.
Okay. So Dan Snyder produced that show, which is what it
Mhm.
is, you know.
Yeah. Well, no, he's got his own
Yeah. But
allegations.
right. But Ariana Grande was on that show. It was before she became Ariana Grande.
Oh,
And so
boy, can
she
I talk about her and my weird shit too. Go ahead.
but she was like 16
Hmm.
when she was on the show. And they did an episode where all the kids got stuck in an RV. on the
Hmm.
beach, and it was like 1,000,000 degrees outside. And she went to the beach to like go to the beach and didn't know that the other kids were in the RV,
Hmm.
and she was outside the beach getting sprayed, or outside the RV getting sprayed down with a hose. And she was
Okay.
like going like this and getting it in her mouth. And like she was wearing a bikini, like a very small bikini, and they were spraying it on her boobs and stuff. And
Right.
it all, and then the kids were inside, like, oh, I'm so hot. I wish we could get some of that water. But it all came off as very, 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 very sexual. Some of it
Well,
was in like
Nickelodeon got
slow
in trouble.
motion and stuff, and it was like, yeah, it was a really weird thing, especially considering that she really was only 16 or 17. Like,
I'm
very,
okay. Okay, let's forget that I chose to start that with I'm okay because that's
yeah,
I understand if you're 16, 17, boy. I understand if you're making a show
yeah,
and you as an adult know, hey, at about that age, man, boys and girls start acting different and looking at each other different, and it's
right,
funny. So
right,
maybe we can tell a story about, in those boys' mind, of course, they're picturing her. I could see that.
yeah,
But
yeah,
just to have like the situation is they're all hanging out in a van and she
yeah,
just starts doing,
right,
yeah, we know that's
right,
not true.
right, right. That was the
I've
whole
seen
thing.
girls that I knew were going to fuck me later that I
Yeah,
knew I could go up and bend over on the spot. And that's not even how they'd be like
right.
fucking hot as balls. They'd
Yeah,
be
yeah, yeah, yeah,
spraying under their arms. It would
yeah,
not be.
yeah. So, yeah, they totally made it like this sexy thing, which did not even relate to the story. Half the people that were stuck on the RV were chicks. You know what I mean? They just did it to show Ariana Grande getting
Mm,
wet in a bikini and doing
mhm,
it in a sexy way on a
mhm,
kids show. It
mhm.
was a
Did
very
you
weird
see?
thing.
It's not in here, so if you didn't see it, I'm not going to be able to. I got a new book.
Okay.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know what everybody believes or anything, so I'll go with what this guy is claiming and what he can supposedly prove. He
Okay.
is claiming that he was tortured and abused and part of satanic rituals and the MK Ultra CIA project MK Monarch,
Yeah.
which existed for many, many, many years through his dad and his grandpa, who is a CIA man. That's easy to prove.
Yeah.
So this book is him talking about his process of when he found out, why don't I remember these things? And then of
Right.
course shrinks and all that. And then he started finding out, wait, what happened to me? But the reason I bring that up is because it happens, right?
Yeah.
It happens. Man, something's wrong with Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
seen
Yeah.
like any of this weird press stuff she does for Wicked or whatever? She
I
don't
mean, I don't pay attention to her anymore, but there is definitely something wrong with her.
like mind fried, what do they call those? Stepford Wives, Manchurian Candidate. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
so with that being said, hasn't that always been, they say in Hollywood that always happens? They try to do it to Britney Spears, they try to do it to, isn't that just what it feels like that's just what we're seeing?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
It's
rough, dude.
weird.
I feel for the girl. I think that, the machine has definitely done things to her, but
Yeah, and we're learning that some of these machines, Nickelodeon,
yeah.
there were people down there that were doing some just
Yeah. Disney
terrible.
too.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
Walt Disney comes up in this effing book.
wow.
Like this guy claims that, of course, Walt was part of whatever satanic group that is grandpa and CIA. So there's stuff under California's Disneyland,
Yeah.
all kinds of, which there is, but they don't, they say it's tunnels for who knows, maintenance and all that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
this guy is saying, and there's always been rumors. Man, this stuff's kind of hard to talk about without sounding like a nutcase. There's always been like rumors and fun innuendo and all that about
Yeah.
Walt Disney, and
Sure.
some of them are dark as fuck.
Right.
There's something going on, man. It's the opposite of whatever it is we like. No, no, hang on, and we'll wrap this up.
Okay.
This will be a good.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Whatever it is that's magic in music or our entertainment that we love
Yeah.
and we want to get closer to because it inspires us, there are also other people who are, just face it, shitty people that also want to get closer to it, but
Yeah.
to control it, to own it, to make it theirs.
Yeah.
And that's all
Definitely.
we see, whether it's whoever did what to Ariana Grande, whatever politician is doing what to, it's
Yeah.
trying to get at that source. And some people just want to sit with it. I just want to sit with Doomtree. I just
Yeah.
want, tell me a story, Doomtree. Let me feel what you're feeling, Doomtree. Where
Yeah.
some people are like, I want you to get me more money. I don't care what you're doing. You're just getting me more
Right.
money. And
Right.
it's the same thing. We all want to be near the magic. It's just some people are happy just, I'm in it. I'm
Yeah.
part. And some people need to be, I'm the man. I control the magic. You can't have the magic unless I say so. And that's all it is.
Yeah, man. It's
What a
heavy.
fun album.
Yeah. What a great album, dude. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it a lot. I do want
What
to
a
talk about something cool though.
what a great way. Yeah, yeah.
That I just found out.
Talk to me. Let's do it. And let's
So there is this thing, and apparently it's been around for a long time. It's called awesome, amazing radio, right? Or is it awesome?
should I be
Awesome
writing this
radio.
down? Am I
Yeah,
gonna want to write this down?
yeah,
You know
yeah.
me.
Let me let me double check whether it's awesome or amazing.
Yes, please do. Because if it's
Yeah,
if you've been dying to tell me about it, it's probably
one
super
of
cool.
them tells you about Jesus, and the other one is a cool.
Why we're just
Yeah,
mumbling around
it's
and
amazing radio. Okay,
why we're let me write it down.
okay,
Why we're just mumbling around and bullshit.
yeah,
I know the listeners wouldn't know, but have I ever mentioned how I keep my notes and it's amazing radio. Hang on.
yeah,
Amazing radio. How I keep my notes are in this funny little kind of special like looking notebook, right?
yeah,
It's like but I don't know if everybody knows I get bored while I'm listening to music or doodling and stuff. So I just start imagining or I keep in mind that if anybody saw my notes, it would look like a crazy person.
yeah, for
So I
sure.
just write things at different angles and different colors and
That's awesome, dude. That's
I'm a
great.
fool. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but
Hey, maybe
I love
someday
this
it'll
kind
be
of
worth
shit.
something. But yeah, so it's called Amazing Radio. It's been
Uh-huh.
around for a while, I guess. But basically, their whole thing is breaking new artists.
Oh, okay.
So what it is like if you're a new artist,
Uh-huh.
you can submit your music to them, and then if they approve it, they upload it and they play it just like a radio station with DJs.
Do they
With
have an app or do I have to go to a website to enjoy their
they do have an app. Yeah,
Okay, cool. I'll be
yep,
adding this.
yeah. And here's the thing: you can also listen to it on TuneIn
Mhm.
because I use TuneIn to listen to the radio. Um, but yeah, they have an app, and their original station was based in the UK, but they also now have an Amazing Radio US.
Mhm.
If you use the app, you can toggle back and forth between the two.
Well,
Um,
that's interesting too to kind
yeah,
of see what's going on over there.
yeah. Well, on TuneIn, all they have is the UK one, so I've been listening to the UK version. But I have literally found probably I've been listening to it for about a week. I've literally found probably 20 freaking bands who are
Really?
just blowing my mind. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Do you got one in mind? And that's what brought all this up. You want to lead into,
Don't.
you
I
don't
still
have the
want to listen to
first
chords.
amazing radio band in mind? You queued all this up?
Just
Ah,
to tell everybody about it, dude. That was why I
all right.
haven't listened. I haven't listened to any of the albums. I haven't listened to any albums by any of the bands yet. So, but yeah, we're still gonna do chords, right?
Yeah, is that what you want to do next?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm in.
The
What is
garden, the garden around the mansion by chords.
I'll
He
be
is.
checking out Amazing Radio. I have a
Yeah,
feeling, I bet Nate will.
yeah.
Ryan probably will.
I can't believe how much cool stuff is on there. And the thing is, they don't genre discriminate. So there's like cool
Can you
stuff from
pick
all different genres.
like what
Okay,
if the song is a country song and I don't like country that much?
well, it's just like a radio station, so I mean, you have to listen to it, but they also do have genre streams.
Okay.
So you can do like amazing radio, indie rock if that's what you feel like listening to. And it'll just be the most recent uploads that are indie rock that they've approved. And
That sounds cool.
they really do curate, dude. They like really do try to pick out the best of the best.
I'm
And
in my Play Store now, but keep telling me
we
more. I'm actually
yeah,
listening as I
no, I mean
type.
just there's been some really cool like they have a Hall of Fame and
I'm
there is
listening.
probably 20 or 30 bands just on that Hall of Fame who have gone on to become huge global acts. So, I mean, they're pretty good at it. And like I said, I've found some very cool stuff
Is the icon for the app kind of a black square with like a circle?
with like a weird E looking thing or something in the middle
Yeah,
of it.
almost like a
Yeah,
broken record or something.
yeah.
Yep,
Yep, that's
installing
it.
it now.
Yep, yep. Sweet.
We can't listen to music at work anymore
Ah,
because people suck and threw a fit.
people do suck.
But hopefully, we've talked about getting the privilege back, and
Right.
something like this would be great because I
Yeah.
could just set it and
Yeah.
then I'm
Yeah.
working. So if it plays a good song, I can take a minute to go, dope. Plays a song
Yeah.
I don't like, well, who cares? I'm working. I'll get around to it'll
Right.
change in
Right.
a
Right.
minute anyway.
So I miss radio a lot, dude.
I do too, but
Because I feel like I don't get introduced to new music enough anymore.
Mhm.
When I'm listening to Spotify and shit like that, I just play the songs I like,
Yeah,
you
me too.
know? And then Spotify knows the songs I like. So even if I ask it to play random stuff, it's going to play random stuff that it already knows I like. So
Or
something like this is
Spotify
perfect.
fucking sucks. I
Yeah.
know we're whatever. More and more, Spotify sucks. Okay, it's random, sucks. It's the same songs every time that I'm skipping. That sucks. Why am I paying for
Yeah.
this? Let me
Yeah.
calm down a little bit. I've really turned on Spotify.
Yeah.
They just
So
suck.
if it wasn't for Spotify Wrapped, I don't even know if I'd have Spotify anymore.
I do
That's
like,
like the whole Spotify Wrapped, and because I have my Spotify connected to AirBuds,
nah,
so then it'll show me like on AirBuds what I listen to all week and what I listen to the most and stuff.
yeah.
And I like stats.
AirBuds.
Yeah,
AirBuds. Thank
AirBuds
you.
is cool. Yeah.
Is it an app?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, AirBuds keeps track of the stuff that
I
you
know.
listen to. Oh, do you know
Mitch
AirBuds?
or Nate. Nate told me about it.
Oh, sweet, cool. Yeah, AirBuds is awesome, dude. If you're on it, we can connect.
I'm about to be
Sweet. Oh yeah, awesome.
because I love that kind of thing too.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just
Tell me what I love. I don't,
a stats guy, dude. I'm
AirBuds widget.
yes.
AirBuds widget. Yep.
Yeah,
It's it's got a smiley face in the.
it does. The
All right.
AirBuds is
Install.
happy, dude.
All right.
It's
I'm
it's
installing
because you
that.
can react. It's because you can react to other people's songs. That's why it has a smiley face.
Now I'm all about it. I'm
Yeah,
all in.
yeah.
Show me more music. I'll make fun of
Cool.
people for the shit they're. I didn't expect the same thing.
Yeah, yeah, right on. But
Cool.
yeah, like I said, stats, man. If you can give me a chart, if you can tell me how many times I've listened to something, if you can tell me what I've listened to the most, you have me hooked. And
Yeah,
that
I
is
like
the
that.
only reason I still fuck with Spotify. Like legitimately.
Um,
So
I don't even know if I have a legit reason
yeah.
because a lot of the I have an old phone that's a note, so it's a bigger fucking what if gig? I don't fucking know. But that's all it is music.
Oh, right on.
But my
Nice.
Spotify playlist has stuff that I haven't put on that phone because I haven't added anything to it in years. So maybe that's why I
Yeah.
listen to Spotify because it
Right.
has some stuff I just haven't got around to dropping on a MP3
Yeah.
player so I can just randomize.
And every
Spotify
once in a
sucks.
while, like, do you know Them Dirty Roses?
Yes.
You do, right?
Hmm.
I found out about Them Dirty Roses through Spotify. I was listening to Southern Rock and
Hmm.
Birmingham Steel came on, and I was like, oh my God, what is this fucking song? Because, oh my God, that song is amazing. Birmingham
Spotify doesn't
Steel is, holy crap.
suggest enough good stuff to me. It just
Yeah,
doesn't. It's
yeah,
always it's a whole bunch of no matter how many times I say I don't want to hear it like Puddle of Mud, I do
right.
not like that band. There's not a song you can play me. I don't like them. How
I,
many I've X'd on Blurry and said, I don't want to hear this.
Right.
Every one of their hits I've had to X on and say, I don't like this.
Well, you can go to the artist page and say never play this artist again, right?
Yeah,
So you should probably just do that with Bubba
yeah.
Love.
I just
Then you'll
I knew
never
you
hear
could
it
do
again.
song. Now I know you can do artist. But the point
Yeah,
is, they're not like you like Braden Stewart. Here's some group you've never heard of that might sound like Braden
sound like Brave
Stewart.
Stewart,
And
right?
I'm excited. I'm like, yeah. They're like, you like Czarface, so
Yeah,
you must like Jay-Z. Do you know Jay-Z's got a new album?
right,
Have you heard Kanye's new album?
right.
So and
Brian
so,
Adams has a new
Sexy
album.
Red has a new song. You want to hear it? No, no, I don't.
Yeah, I don't really want to hear that.
If your AI is so good, you should know. Oh, there's nothing on my playlist that says anything. Anything Sexy Red does, I
Yeah.
bet you couldn't relate to me. I don't like
Oh,
her
Sexy
beats.
Red's probably really bad.
I don't like her beats. I don't relate to the lyric content. I don't think her delivery's unique.
I don't know anything about her, so
I've only seen a couple things and hopefully I have the wrong impression, which is cool if I do.
yeah.
Sorry,
She's gonna
Miss Red.
wrestle.
She comes across as hood rat.
Yeah,
Disgusting.
yeah,
Sorry if she's not like that and I have the wrong impression. That's fair because I'm a whatever. But
yeah.
so for some reason, that's the I've attached to her. So why does Spotify would they ever think? And they'll do it with famous country artists too. You want to hear the new Florida Georgia line?
No, I don't. I really don't.
The country I have is like Reba. I have some Chris
Right,
Stapleton. I
right.
have some, but that's not Florida Georgia.
Yeah, Florida Georgia Line is not no.
I think Spotify is my enemy. I'm still going to
Yeah,
continue to
you and
use them
Spotify
because I
hate each
have
other.
to for the
Spotify's
podcast.
fighting you, dude.
Yeah, but I'm not their friend.
Yeah. The only thing about Spotify that I don't like, other than their practices, is that they play me the same stuff over and over again. It's usually stuff that I like, but it's
Their
like the
service is getting
same stuff
worse.
over and over again. Yeah.
There was a whole giant stretch there where it just you'd be listening to a podcast doing your thing and it would just change. It would just go to a completely different podcast. And
Wow.
you'd be like, what?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It Spotify should it's you know what? I'm old and I know it because it seems like everything's getting cheaper. Not cheaper to pay for.
Like cheaper constructed or
Yeah,
X in execution. Yeah.
yeah. And that's how I know I'm old. So
In a new
chords,
sky. Yeah,
are they on
chords.
Spotify?
Well, Chords has stuff on Spotify, but the album that I want to listen to is not on Spotify. We can always listen to a Chords album that is on
Fuck
Spotify.
Spotify. I'm good. I'll find it.
Okay,
You already
cool.
sent me a link.
Yeah.
And this opens me up for I talked briefly. I don't remember if it was just you and I or if I did it on the podcast about listening to Borgo Pass, but I was worried that people wouldn't want to use I want to say I used Reverb Nation or whatever
Right,
to
sure.
hunt out an album.
Yeah.
But should I really and honestly, should I really care what the listener chooses to hunt the album out on? That's got nothing to do with
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Dude, find it if you can. Listen to it. It's out there. You know what I mean? Dude,
What style is chords?
Chords, I mean he's hip hop. He's a
All
Swedish
right.
rapper. Yeah, he's a Swedish rapper.
Let's do chords next,
Yeah.
and then that'll give me a week for either of us to go, oh, yeah, here's our next one, because sometimes it comes to me like that.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll
Dude.
we'll talk about some Borgo Pass, but we
Okay.
might want to try to stay. Wait a minute. We were talking about staying within hip hop for a little bit.
I was gonna say listening to this Doomtree album really made me want to I want to show you iller than theirs now. Like
Okay.
I want to show you I don't well iller than theirs definitely comes to mind.
All right. So
So
chords is hip hop. We're doing chords
yeah.
next.
Yeah.
You already sent me the link, but for the
Yep.
listeners, what's the album called?
The Mansion Around the Garden.
That's a hip hop album title?
That is a hip hop. He's Swedish, dude.
Oh, interesting. Is it one guy? He's
It's one
chords?
guy. Yeah, Chords is one guy. His name is Chords, yeah.
All right. And then you were just saying there's something else you wanted to show me?
Oh, iller than theirs, man.
That's the name of the group?
That's the name of the group. Iller than theirs. They're a hip hop group from New York City. So good. Wordplay,
Iller
clever as
than
hell,
theirs.
old school beats, like very similar to like R.A. the Rugged Man and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice. That's
yeah.
a underground like that's a like
I
he's
love
almost a
R.A. the
legend
Rugged. Yeah.
underground.
Oh,
He's almost
yeah.
a myth.
How's he white? I don't understand. How is
He's
that dude
Jewish.
freaking white?
He's Jewish. Or
Still, how is he Jewish?
and Muslim, I believe.
I don't get it. It's
Yeah.
craziness, dude.
Well, those
Craziness.
guys, that's esoteric and Raw the
Yeah.
Rugged Man. That's
Yeah.
Pharaoh.
Pharaoh Monch is black. Don't say Pharaoh.
No, of the Army of the Pharaohs.
Yeah.
Um, Jedi mind tricks.
Sure,
That
sure, sure.
leads into Czarface. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Iller than theirs is white too. They're white
yeah.
kids. They do not sound white.
There's a whole, like I said earlier, there's a whole group of actual white rappers
Yeah.
that weren't white rappers. They
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
just rappers, and they got out there and they
Well, RA has talked about how when people found out he was white, they were like, "What?" Like they didn't get it. He's like, "Yeah, man, whatever." But it's so funny, dude. Like he's so good. He's
yeah.
so good. Dude, he's. I feel like he's probably too big for us to tackle, but he's a monster, dude. I freaking love R.A. the Rugged Man.
We'll
Such a
probably end up
talented
coming
guy.
across it one way or another, I would think.
Yeah, yeah,
Hopefully. All right, so
yeah,
we'll do chords. Yeah,
yeah.
we talked about staying in hip hop, so we could stay here for a little bit. We're both
Cool.
gonna have a lot of ideas and opinions about
Yeah,
the
yeah.
subjects hip hop brings up.
Definitely, definitely. But yeah, I think chords and Iller Than Theirs, which they're both late 2000s albums, is stuff that I would definitely want to check out before we roll out of hip hop. So
That sounds good to me. We'll do chords
that's
next week.
sweet.
Um, we'll talk. We got something we need to talk about off of here
Okay.
because I just don't want to spoil anything. We kind of did it at the beginning of the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Sorry
good.
about my lack of responses, dude. I'm just
Well, you saw me say, "Hey, there might be more going on than we know."
yeah, not really. Just life. Just
Well, everybody's adult busy. He's got
yeah.
anyway. Yeah, we'll handle that. Final thoughts. I can't. I don't know what to tell you.
Get
Buy,
this thing.
listen to, enjoy Doomtree.
Yeah, 100%. Such a good album.
I loved it, man. Like
Yeah,
I said, this was a you. How many albums are we in now?
dude. I
We're at
wish
almost
wish
50
I knew.
hours of content, right?
Yeah, yeah, something like that.
This experience has been unique
Yeah, yeah.
because of how good. No, because we've had great albums.
We have. But here's the thing. I
There's
think
seven
that
members doing great things.
yeah, I think that like we are positive in the song in the albums that we talk about. 110%. That's what we do. We're not here to bash anything. We're not here to like criticize. That's not we're not critics. We're trying to find albums that we can introduce you to.
Right.
Um, but you can tell, I think that sometimes we're a little less enthusiastic than other times. We
Right.
are
Yeah.
both very fucking enthusiastic about this album.
It's
Yeah, just man.
it's that good.
Yeah.
I'll be interested. And those of the people on the page that are still listening at this point, because I know this is the ramble on wrap up point, let me
Right.
know. Please, if you listened to this album or of a couple songs, fucking let me know.
Yeah.
Because this album's so good, I want to know that other people got the same experience and the same joy that I got out of it.
Definitely. Definitely. And I want to know too, what did you think about the way we did things this week? Where we kind of like in between the songs every once in a while, we'd go off and do a couple of subjects and then come back to the songs. Because I kind of feel like that keeps the podcast tighter
Right. Well, we've
than
done that. We've been better at that a couple
yeah,
times, and we both noticed.
yeah,
I think it's a lot of times, or the times that it has happened is probably album or genre specific. Because when we
right.
got to goth, not my thing.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
my
something.
knowledge of what goth is limited to books, visual
Right.
medium. So I don't know as much about it. But when we
I really
get,
like the Gothic Archies.
yeah, then we get to Doomtree. It's so. everyone
Yeah.
that it's just like there's nothing on this album that you'll to go, oh, I don't understand this. It's just I missed that.
Right.
It's so good.
Absolutely. All right. So I guess we're gonna head on out of here. We're gonna listen to Chords,
Yep.
The Mansion Around the Garden next week. It's a phenomenal album. I'm gonna
All right.
say.
I'm looking forward
So,
to it. I only work we'll talk about that.
yeah. I
Yeah.
personally think I have very good taste in hip hop.
I
That's
think your
just
taste in music sucks.
yeah, it does. All right,
You
everybody.
walked into that.
Have a good week, y'all.